What's up, fellas? Welcome to the Level Request Sunday stream. I've had a very busy weekend so far. This was kind of the only time I had to do a little stream for you guys. Next week should maybe have 3 streams. Got to play a little bit of catch up, and I think I have time to do so. And no video this weekend either. I maybe could have gotten it out this weekend, but I had some IRL stuff come up and didn't have time for that. So, new video will be out probably like Wednesday or Thursday or something, and we'll have a bonus stream. Probably next stream will be Sigma Interface, I think, and then back to Shovel Knight. Why is the week going so fast, bro? You know what this means, Dragon Bat 444? Probably this means that you're getting older. There's definitely still a time going on for most of my community where a week feels like forever, and everyone's like, "Oh, I thought you quit. It'd been so long since your last video." And I'm like, "Bro, I've been doing nothing but grinding on this video since the last video." Videos just take a while sometimes. Your stream is lagging. You don't usually have lag issues, do you? Gulp. My connection seems to be good. Hopefully it's just a fleeting little thing on your end. Oh, I'm so old. I say this every day when I stand up because of all the sounds that my joints make. Yes, no IDs in the chat. I'll be sending the link to the form here pretty soon. We're just kind of waiting for people to show up. Has some good water right there. Whoa! Shiny love request. Thanks so much. I'm Chico, or Chico maybe? Thank you so much for the 100 ARS. That is Argentine pesos. Is that correct? ARS currency. Yes. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate that. 0.0001% probability per year. Wow. I don't think they're that rare. I think my last level request was... It had been a while. I'll give you that. It had been a while since my last one. But this is the first level request stream since... double streaming, so Twitch is now involved. That's cool. What mic do I use? It is I think it's just an Aokio condenser USB microphone. It's like $50 on Amazon. I don't know, it's like, my mic is probably one of the things I get the most comments on about my like setup or whatever. Everyone's like, "Oh wow, your mic sounds pretty good. That's a good mic right there." It's $50 from Amazon, and I bought it like 4 years ago, which... pretty awesome value, by the way. I think I've made that back several times over. Pretty freaking sweet. I should maybe upgrade at some point. It's also funny because a lot of people who do YouTube, they have like an audio interface that they plug in their mic into, and then it's like a whole thing. I don't have that. I used to have a Scarlett Focusrite, and then I gave that to a music producer buddy of mine, and then... now I just use my mic as the interface, which I think is not very good. I don't think that's like recommended, but it works for me. And when something works for me, my laziness to like make it a better kind of setup is like cut in half. I just like don't care. Finish data. Thank you so much for the $2, man. Finish data. What kind of data are you compiling on the Finish? I'm very curious. You just felt like donating. Well, I feel like thanking you for your generosity. I appreciate that, man. $2 American, but you're Finnish. I think somebody's lying. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go over here to Geometry Dash. And then I'm gonna go grab the link for the forum. And I'm gonna post that in the description of the YouTube stream, and then... I guess I could maybe pin it as a comment, too. I could do that, because usually I pin as a comment, no IDs in chat, but I don't know. I feel like we're kind of past that. And anyone who's not past that is like 8 years old and should just do more reading. Can you please beatbox Dry Out for me? I mean, I did the Peter Griffin like whole cover. There's a whole video on that one, right? I think I did beatbox in that one. Did I not? I don't know. Hello Neighbor when? Oh my god. There's so many games from like the 2010s that I have like some nostalgia for. But Hello Neighbor is not one of the good ones, you know? I'm like, oh yeah, I remember seeing Corey Kenshin play that, and then it got like 600 updates before it even officially came out. You know, like 600 alpha updates, and every time the game was wildly different, and then I just like stopped caring. New to your streams, but an old watcher. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of people who've been around for years, or they've, you know, watched my videos since like 2022 or something, but they just like, oh, I didn't know you streamed, and I'm like, that's interesting. I'm not sure how this could go unnoticed for so long. I feel like I've been a pretty consistent streamer. Not like daily, but fairly regular. And then some of my videos even are stream highlights, but yeah, I don't know. YouTube, I guess, just doesn't show people my streams. Cute Twirl did know that I stream. She figured it out recently. Yeah, well, welcome, Finished Data, to your first stream. How exciting. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just do the pinned comment thing. That makes sense to me. I'm gonna copy the link here, ladies and gents. I'm going to send it as a message in the chats on Twitch and YouTube. You're going to go to this link and paste your ID, and then submit. And then I will have the levels to look at. Is this understood? It's gonna be really great. Okay, go, go, go. Go, go, go. I'm going to pin both of these comments if I can. So YouTube's pretty good about letting me pin stuff. Twitch, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. I'm so ready to send my IDE. I cannot wait for your guys' IDEs. Pin this message. Okay, I think we're good. Customize time. No, manually unpin. Thank you. Excellent. Okay. I like this better than the description thing. I think that should work great. You would, but no. You have no GD account? Are you one of those like green username havers? That's crazy. Okay. Also, we gotta update the stream title too. Wait. According to my little restream thing, it says that my title for YouTube is still about Shovel Knight, but I changed that like twice. Use request form link. Okay. I think we're good to go. Thumbs up or YT? Oh, you just reminded me. Dono requests are not off, because it's a little bit too late for that. Dono request $5 minimum. We'll do that. I feel like it's pretty hard to miss. Can't Miggy, what's going on, man? False advertising? No, I'm false true. False true advertising. Let's see. I need to be able to look at my level requests and my chat. It's the most fun part of a stream, is trying to squeeze everything onto one monitor so I can look at everything. Okay, I need to do that, and I'm such a terrible streamer. What do I do? Okay. No! I'm ruining everything. I just like stepped on YouTube and broke it. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Thumbs upper. We're gonna start with your. Hey. All right. Well, it's only a 20. I think I'll probably practice mode to a few percent. It's medium though. Okay, so this might be a really hard 10%. Ooh. Ooh, this is kind of cool so far. Ooh. Maybe a future level that I will go for. That'd be kind of neat. Good morning. What's up, View Shot? Dude, you just reminded me that sometimes people go to the doctor to get shots. I don't know why. You could just buy a gun and do it yourself. How do I get better at making sync gameplay? Funny you should ask. I'm not like the leading authority on this or anything, but I do have my 200,000 subscriber special, which is talking about making sync gameplay. It's one of my more recent videos, came out earlier this year. If you would like to broaden your horizons regarding sync gameplay, please check it out. Might learn a thing or two. You might also learn nothing. What if you're so much smarter than Howdy? This is also possible. Oh, what? Oh, invisible pink pad. See, that didn't need to be invisible, I don't think. You could have just had it floating there. But maybe the mods would have found it revolting. That is so ugly. I will not send this level on this basis. Oh. This level's kind of cool. It is very, very short. And if you know Howdy, you know he loves short extreme demons because he sucks at nerve control. Hey, wait, there's a yellow pad in there, so that was actually an easier, like, UFO spam than it looks. Man, that Black Orb sends me out so much faster than I'm thinking. Yeah, that timing is a little fucked. This is an extreme demon? I wonder, like, where this is on the... Okay, this transition. There's gotta be a better way to do this, right? There's gotta be a better way. There's no way you're meant to just, like, jump in there. Jump in there a little bit. I jumped in there one Jimmy. That's a unit of measurement, by the way, a Jimmy. It's last on the list? Really? I mean, I'm already at 50, and I've been practicing very poorly. Like, I'm not playing well right now. For like 2 minutes or something. Oh, tragic. What else we got? YouTube, please load. Please load. Excellent, thank you. Thumbs up or with the 2. Thank you, man. Oh, the new easiest extreme. Okay, so this is... everyone agrees this is extreme, but it's not as hard as Red World, apparently. Oh, man. Upside down ship in 2.2 feels so weird. I refuse to believe it's the same. It's like, it feels like low gravity ship, like the same amount of thrust gives you so much more oomph, you know? I highly disagree with this being extreme. I'm not sure about it so far. I think, I don't know. I don't know how much time I want to spend on an extreme in practice mode. I don't have, like, too long to stream today. Probably around 2 hours, 2.5 maybe. Which is pretty normal, I guess. But some of my level request streams are a little longer. So I don't want to spend too long on one level. Oh my, yeah, this straight fly just feels awful. I'm, like, tapping so lightly and it's still too much. Oh, come on, hold. Hold! No! I placed a checkpoint, like, the frame that I died. I like the Google translated messages. Like, you don't choose to translate them, they are forced into translation. And if you really want, you have to, like, go do some digging and some investigating to figure it out. Yeah, I think I'll call it here. Interesting, though. New easiest extreme. I was liking some of that gameplay, and then the ship and UFO stuff got a little boring. But it does have a water flame song, and it is short. So that's 2 things that will make me want to beat it someday. Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Excellent. Demater. Demater is that guy from Dakar's So Da Pop. Whip of John. See what you got, Cosmic Cake. So something I notice about these orbs is that they're all completely necessary. Oh, not that song. It seems you guys are acquainted with the song already. Ah! That's a lot of crayons. All the colors of the Ryan bow. If that, like, kanji or hiragana or katakana or whichever, if that has, like, racial slurs in it, I'm sorry. I did know about it, I just chose not to stop it. I like the crayons. That was pretty awesome. Crayon jump scare. So do you guys say crayon or crayon? Because some people just say, oh, my crayons. I got my crayons here on my table. I'm just doing a little coloring here at this restaurant. Ordering off the kids menu. Gonna get a grilled cheese even though I'm 35. You Noah. I don't think that me name. Let's do it. Yeah, I usually say crayon, not crane. It sounds so dumb. It is an interesting, like, word, you know? We don't really have any other words quite like that. I have an odd amount of nostalgia for this song, because I've never really liked it all that much. It's just kind of okay. But I don't know, this tickles a part of my nostalgia bones that is usually neglected. Something about Geometrical Dominator. Also, I noticed my dual icons are mine again, but like color swapped and not Icosa's. I don't know when that happened. I didn't change that. What? Aw, because there weren't S blocks to make me go down, I thought I was good. You tricked me. What does that say? Does it say who's nah? That's a really good question. I ask myself that every day in the mirror. Jump! Okay. Whoa. That is an orange donation. Ahagao Demon Love. Not sure about that name. Thank you so much for the $20.01. I don't know where you found that penny. I've been looking everywhere for one of those. Howdy, howdy. I work at a pizza place and I gotta go in soon. I think you could play my level before you go. I will do that right after this one. Thank you so much. I know how much you love duels, so I think you'd enjoy it. The ID, hope to see you pull through with it. Okay, depending on how hard the duels are, I may suck a little bit. I hope that's okay. Yeah, thank you so much, man. $20 is pretty crazy. That's more dollars than I've ever seen in one place. How many of you, show of hands, how many of you have held $20 in your hand? I bet, like, almost nobody. It's pretty rare. It's a lot of money. You've held $300? Alright. This guy's lying. Rawr. That's what lions say. No! I meant to do one more click, but I didn't press it hard enough. Hello, I am Nah. I'm glad we finally figured it out. Man, that was like a whole story to that level. Who's Nah? I am Nah. Bye. Crazy lore. That was awesome. You held yourself? Why is this rated insane? That was so easy. That was just like a nice little balanced level. Awesome. Alright, Ahagao, Demon Love. Here we go. I can't fix dually. Oh boy, okay. I was really hoping that was not supposed to be a jump that I was supposed to do. Orbs? Chico GD with another 100 ARS. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Okay, orb in the portal. That is a weird spider timing, because there's a blue pad. Ooh, is that like a triplet? Kind of interesting. Oh my goodness. I don't think this is how I'm supposed to enter it. This is, I think, a little bit easier than it's supposed to be, but that's okay. Ooh, I like that little upside down portal in the wave to separate them. Huge fan. Okay, that was almost death. I think it's okay. Guys, be honest with me. Is it going to be okay? I've been getting conflicting answers on that recently. I hope I can just look at the wave and the ball will be okay. I hope you can take care of yourself, little bro. Ooh, I like that. That was really fun. Is this part of a greater level, or is it just like a little short duel challenge? Jamal. Yeah, Jamal. 0%. That was really cool. I like that a lot. That was some sweet duel gameplay. The Mall. I love going to Jamal with my friends. Jamal the Camel. I think that's probably his name. That was so cool. I loved it. Thank you, Ahagao. How do you say that? Ahagao? I think it's Ahagao. That's gotta be it. There's no way that brilliant pronunciation was wrong. Okay, I'm actually gonna move my level request to be on the left of my chat, so my chat can be closer. So I can see you guys better, because my eyes are so bad and old. Maybe I should make a demon called Hot Sweat as a sequel to the Para Classic. Or maybe Hot and Sweaty, you know? Change up the verbiage a little bit. That was cool. Huge fan of jump pads that are about to kill you, but you need to use like a black orb to save yourself. You know, like Superman, how he saves the day? I'm that guy for me, you know? I thought the black things going wee-oo, wee-oo were the platforms. So imagine my surprise when that didn't happen. Congregnamics. Awesome name. Welcome. Ugh. Tragic. That's one of the Grease tragedies, or whatever they call them. No, this deco's really nice, though. I'm sure there would be plenty of mods out there that would call this, like, a little empty. If I were mod, I'd probably say, who cares? I've seen worse levels that were rated. Let's do it. Let's send it. The colors are very kind and respectful. I guess that jump's skippable. That might be something to think about. There's probably plenty of other skippable jumps. That's like, so many, like, mods and playtesters, they just try to skip as much as possible. I just don't care. I'm just gonna play the level how my instincts would indicate. Because that's probably, like, what was intentional. And if my instincts say, hey, you should go over there, you should skip that jump, then maybe it's gonna be an issue then. That was really cool. I like that. I couldn't tell how long that was because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I feel like Robtop's rating a lot of medium stuff lately. Very cool. No creator points, though. That's a shame. Hopefully they're coming soon. Got some talent, Meiku. Meiku. Yeah, honestly, just filling it out a little bit with some more structuring to prevent forest fires. By that, I mean skippable inputs. That'd be a good start. But it looks really good. How did I already play that one? What happened to the order here? Okay, alright, Boko XT, cool. I think it's copied the wrong ID. Whoa! That is some deco. Oh my goodness. This looks ridiculous. Very high CPS in moments. Oh, yep, here we go. Aw, Peter Griffin couldn't help me through that one. Maybe I need Quagmire. Oh. Oh well. Maybe I need Quagmire again. See, that's the teleport thing is not getting along very well with Quag. I like how most people's Quagmire impression is just them saying giggity, because that's like the only thing they know he says. At least Peter, you got a few things. You got like, yeah, Lois. You got Peter Griffin. He says that all the time, every single day. Man, these orbs are... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about these orbs. These orbs remind me of the suitors from the Odyssey. There's just so many of them, and I don't like them. I guess that syncs pretty good. That's awesome. Attaboy. I saw a bling, 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 but like I don't see the donation. I just heard it with my. I saw it with my ears and not with my eyes. What's going on with that? Was it a Stream Elements thing? They remind me of every Kermal level ever. I don't know if he's quite that orbulous. Okay, yes. Goodness. Come on. Chop chop, Streamlabs. Or no, not Streamlabs, freaking Stream Elements. I'm stupid. I do use both of them for different things. Alright, hold on. There was a donation, I heard it, and I will find it. I will get to the bottom of this. I might even get to the top of this if I have time later. We'll see. Thank you, Mercy? I hope I'm not butchering that pronunciation too bad. Do you like kebab? I do like kebab. I like some just little chunks of meat and some yummy veggies, maybe a few mushrooms. roasted on a grill or a smoker or something. That's good stuff. Thank you for the 3. I appreciate that. Yes, I knew that the donation was not from YouTube. Is that Shekel Boy? I would remember Shekel Boy 10 years from now. Shekel Boy, it is so good to see you. I'm glad to hear that you are still kicking. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the 690 shekels. What an exciting treat. So good to see you. Yeah, well, you know me. I'm still doing my GD thing. I thought I would need to click a lot more in there. That was a very pleasant surprise. Man, these spikes are freaking sea urchin-esque. Kind of scary. It feels good to straight fly through because I'm touching so much of like the visual pokey bits. I do kind of like seeing bits that are way pokier than the actual hitboxes. It makes me feel cool. Broken hitboxes is a way. Ah! I can't believe I did that first try. This level's long. Holy crap. It goes by a little faster when there's such well-crafted sync, you know? You know? I like the random pulsating triangles in the background. Looks pretty neat. Oh my goodness. This is getting a lot harder to see when the triangles are present. Oh no! We were on such a roll with acceptable-ish gameplay. Okay. Just one little transition. If you know how to avoid death there, it's not so bad. Oh wow, did you see that click consistency? I think I should enter tournaments for click consistency because I'm so good. Why are you feeling uncivil? What happened to you today? Q3B Y4Y. Probably Kebye is your name. Oh yeah. Those blocks look pretty cool. I'm kind of digging it. Oh, what? There are spikes there? Oh, I see now. It's like the hairy piles of pubes. Look at that, dude. Check it out. The hairy piles of pubes. What is your favorite main level? Favorite, probably blast processing, but what I think is the best is probably electrodynamics. That one's just got such a unique visual flair. Ooh. Wow, the sync is actually surprisingly competent. Can't let go worst level of all time. I don't think that's true. I think it's just like the first level that's kind of hard. So most like very new players are gonna struggle with it. I struggled a good bit with Can't Let Go and Jumper and Time Machine. And by the time I got to like Cycles and all that, I was kind of like, okay, I think I understand what the game requires of me. And then I didn't struggle that hard again until Electrodynamics, actually. That was the first one where I was like, okay, damn, this is hard. Obviously, I skipped Club Step. I don't even think I had it, like, unlocked yet by the time I got to it in, like, progression. Yeah, this is very long and very repetitive. I think we get the gist. That was pretty cool, though. It had some pretty neat and unique spikes and block designs and stuff. Very cool. My goat still remembers me, tearing up emoji. I've come back to GD and I just saw you live and remembered the good old days. I am glad we brought the good old days back. I'm glad we've proven they haven't gone anywhere. So good to see you again, Shekel Boy. And thank you so much for the, that's funny. I think I'll get 12% in practice mode and then I'll go. The 1790 shekels, man, I appreciate that. I hope all's been well since you've been gone from Geometry Dash. It's been so long since last I've seen my Shekel Boy. Man. Can I request 2 levels? Through Dono request, yeah, but only 1 per person on the forum. Oh boy. $12. Did it. I'm so freaking good.
I will beat this soon.
Okay, my form's a little out of order here. I think we're finally past it, though. Spectral Touch by Lixo. This name rings a bell. I think this is a person in the community that I know. Maybe, I don't know. When did it start? If you're asking when the stream started, there should be a progress bar where you can see that. And even if you're like on Twitch for some reason and that's what you're like looking at, this is hard. Holy crap. Even Twitch tells you how long people have been live. Oh man, this looks really good. But I'm not looking forward to more cube timings like that first one. This looks really good. Man. This is what I expect from any unrated level that has like the insane face, you know? Because I'm pretty sure for that to happen, people have to just rate it insane or demon enough. See, some of these timings are so much harder than others. Ooh, okay, the flashes are getting a little brighter. Not super looking forward to what that would be foreshadowing. Yeah, this deco is well made. If your deco can impress sync, you know it's good. I think I've like barely done that with my best deco. Oh my goodness. No. Yeah, this is so like unbalanced. It's like an 8-star for several clicks in a row, and then it's just like, hey, bye. The level just, it could not make it more clear that I am not welcome here, you know? And then, how do I do that? You still play Lego Star Wars? Not super often, but I am still very invested in both Lego and Star Wars. See, I have this thing, Shaka Boy, thank you for the 690, by the way, that is awesome, appreciate it. I have this thing where my, like, most favorite games from childhood and the games I feel nostalgia for, I wait for as long as I can handle it before playing them again, so that the nostalgia like hits harder, you know, it's like nice and fresh. If I play the game too many times in a row or too many times in a month or in a year, it loses some of its specialness, you know. Oh man, oh, I'm so good. They call me guy who skips green orbs. Whoa, what is supposed to happen here? Okay, never mind. I figured it out. Ahigao, Demon Love. Thank you so much for the 5 more. I appreciate that. Ooh, can I request more than one through Dono? Here's one made for me. Are you sure? That's very exciting, actually. I'm interested to see what you've made, especially based on the dual gameplay that I played earlier. Thank you so much for the 5 more. Appreciate that. I'll play a little more of this because it's really cool, but it is very hard. And that is a very difficult jump. You have to hold and then let go and click immediately for that yellow to get enough height. That is hard. Oh my goodness. Okay, that transition like works at least. That's so cool looking, man. Not as good as the duel, sorry. No worries, no worries. Anything made for me will have a soft spot in my heart. And thank you so much for the 2. You know, you can't just say things in the chat for free. You don't have to donate just to let me know things. But that is super nice of you, thank you. It's also a pretty long level, probably. Maybe I'm just progressing slowly enough for it to feel that way, but... Yeah, this difficulty balancing is kind of crazy. Oh. Chester. What a nice guy. Yeah, this is freaking hard. No creator points. That's crazy. Looks so freaking good. maybe some more balancing would be good, though. Keep it up. Exclamation point, colon D. Very cool level. Fabulous. Fabulous moments. What's up, Tiger Boy? What's up, Suko? For howdy. How old is this? This ID is pretty old, right? That's crazy. That's kind of crazy to think about how old this level probably is. This is probably prompted by like the first wave of like howdy levels. Judging by the name and the ID. That's insane. I see what you mean by not as good as the duels. It's just like, you know, a wave challenge. But wave challenges are cool. I like wave challenges. I don't think I'll be beating this one in normal mode anytime soon. At least not with the allotted time from a level request stream. Ooh. Large. Let's say large or big. Large is so much funnier. The large portal. Wait. Egg Eric Van. Possible. Is that him? Is that Eric Van Wilderman? I can tell because of his bald head. Is this the shininess on top of his bald head? Is that like what's going on here? And then his like evil devil eyes maybe? And then his happy mouth? And his chin is also shiny? He's got Alfred E. Newman ears? Love it. Love it. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Finish data. When did you become a member? Did I miss that? I'm checking right now. I don't think I did miss that. Did you? That's so weird. Earlier you got level 2. Oh, well thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't remember seeing a notification for that. Maybe it was off stream, but that's so cool. Yeah, usually people become members on the stream, so they get the notification, they get the message they can send me. But some people also just become members off stream. Photos are off because you would have seen weird. Yeah, they definitely shouldn't be off. Hold on, let's see what kind of dent I can make from 0. Whoa, is that a Stream Elements tip? Crosshair with the $5. Thank you so much, man. Hi, howdy. Here's my insane Demon Donor request. It has 30 victors, 9 cents, 4 of which for epic. Ooh. Also, you're pretty awesome. You're one of my favorite recommended page lunch YouTubers. I'm a YouTube YouTuber. I'm like the next step up. Well, thank you so much, man. I will get to that right after this. I assume it's your level if you know how many sends it has, and that's awesome news. 30 victors for what I assume is an unrated Insane Demon. That's kind of crazy. People just don't go around beating hard unrated levels. They just like don't care if they're not like getting the creator or like not getting the stars. That's so cool, man. Oof, I'll take 33. I'll take 33. That was pretty fun, and I loved the art at the end. That was gorgeous. YouTuber. Or your tuber. Dyslexia is fun. Maybe. I don't know if I actually have it. I think like a dyslexia specialist would have to have like one conversation with me to figure it out, you know? He'd like take one look at me and be like, "Oh yeah, yep, here you go. Here's your meds." I don't know how it works. Something like that. Husky with the 31 months of featured. Thank you so much, man. 31 months. That's so many years. It's not even funny how many years that is. Wait, so you're 5 months away from 3 years. I forgot what that badge even looks like. Is there even a 3-year badge? That's insane. I didn't realize how close you were to 3 years. That's crazy. How's it going today? Pretty good so far. I've been working on second hardest recently. Got it down to 4 runs already. Still super busy though. What is the second hardest? Is it a secret? GG on the 4 runs though. That's a good start. I think I have Sigma interface in 4 runs. Something like that. Recommended settings. Megahack frame extrapolation off. What's up with that? Frame stepper? Frame counter? Click between frames? I don't have frame extrapolation. Don't know what that is. Well, I'm gonna assume that's off. It does say Megahack, so I don't think that setting would be anywhere else. I think we're good. User something, I don't know, with the £5. Thank you so much. I will get to that as soon as I can. Appreciate it. Hope you're having an awesome day today. Oh, there's so many things. Hologram flicker. Probably no hologram flicker. That might hurt my eyes. Recommend practice instead of start position. Okay. Background dimmer. I'll probably want that and that. Hopefully going into practice after I hit those isn't going to cause issues. Ooh, okay. Oh, can I jump on the dark one, or is that in the background? Oh, it is in the foreground. Okay. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. What if I send my birthday money on Howdy? Don't do that. Do not spend your birthday money on Howdy. Terrible idea. Unless that is what would make you happiest for some reason. I want you to spend your birthday money on a fun birthday treat for yourself. For some reason, spending it on YouTubers does not sound like a fun birthday treat. That sounds like a fun birthday robbery. Platforming on the little GD guy. Terrible song. Crosshairs, did you know this was a terrible song before you picked it? It's okay, you probably didn't know. I like the spike design. It's very simple, but it worked really well for me. That is just working for me. I like how the like highlights overlap on the tip and make it extra ding, extra bright. Extra bright was my nickname in high school because I was so white and pasty. Not because I was so smart. Yeah, not as many orbs as I thought there would be for like a robot only insane. See, what's up with these orbs? They're like cycling constantly, which is kind of a cool gimmick, I think. Oh no! I just killed that guy. Me landing on the edge of that platform just totally killed that guy. I don't feel sorry. So are they actually cycling or just visually cycling? Because that would throw off timings. It would make it like impossible to hit something early because it's not the right orb yet. Interesting. How do you murder? Well, we knew that. That's nothing new. This is a joke for legal reasons. If the murder committee is watching me, I'm not one of you. I've dropped a ton of money on It's Extinct. What are your thoughts? I would have to look this up to know who that is. The name rings a faint bell, but I don't think I know anything about them. Thank you so much for the 5 more, by the way. Very generous of you. It's Extinct. Okay, I think it's GD. Yeah, I've never seen this person before. Yeah, generally we can assume that if they are a GD YouTuber and they're not bigger than me, I probably don't know about that. That's not true though, because there's even like there's people with like millions of subs at this point that I don't know about, because they're mostly like shorts YouTubers and I stay very far away from them. Nothing personal, obviously. I'm sure they're wonderful people. This like the last thing I want in my feed is GD shorts. I don't even want GD longs in my feed. Oh, the YouTube tab crashed. Thank you, YouTube. Bravo. Everyone, round of applause for YouTube for crashing on the streamer. Brilliant. Okay, do I have to redo the ads? I do have to redo the ads. Monetization off. View shot with the 5. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good old 5 buckaroos. Made this for Lunar Jam 4 in 3 days. Has 4 cents, 1 legendary cent. How do you just make something in 3 days and it gets that many cents? That's insane. You have to have completely nuts, like, editor know-how. Okay, I'm going to try to get to 50 here. This is fairly hard for, Oh, okay, buffer. Cool. Very nice. This is fairly hard for a level request level, but it is very cool, and I would like to give it at least a 50% playthrough. Yeah, this level's super cool. Oh, do I not jump up there? Oh, jumping up there is evil territory. big, 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 big. Love it. This level's so cool. I'll remember this. I will come back to it. Maybe if it gets raided, we could be going for it in those cases, but possible. Scapes, you could say. Love Scapes. Huge fan. Heart. Very cool. Very cool. Loved it. Okie dokie. We got user something I don't know's level first. Shoobgoob. Wait a second. User something I don't know. You're either an accomplice of a dear friend, or you are a dear friend. Either way, it is so good to see you and welcome. Can you song to a beatbox? If someone beatboxes for me, then yes, I will go. I'll make up something cool. Ooh. This is freaking hard. Shoobgoob, you shouldn't have. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, I bonked my little bottom. You don't just bonk heads, by the way. Sometimes you bonk bottoms and it hurts just as bad. It's more of like an ego hit than anything else. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever like fallen and like landed on your tailbone though. Ooh, tailbones take a long time to like heal. Even if you don't like fully break or fracture them, they take like sometimes weeks or months to like truly feel better. I don't know what's up with that. I've taken a few hard falls on the old talamus bone. Goodness. That's a hard timing. Okay. Actually, a lot of the ship gaps are kind of free once you do like the timing before them, which is kind of nice. Finally in top 50 YouTube chat. Congratulations, you did it. You have enough brownie points to make it to the leaderboards. Oh, come on. I can do it. I believe. I a lot of things, but I mostly believe. Ooh. Goodness. Man, that was hard. Very cool. Verified by Cotium. They got first victor in here? Interesting. So, Jim Ashai was a collab partner? For an Arito clan. I was once a manager too. Interesting. The Goog clan. Let's go Goog. Very cool. Very cool. That was pretty fun ship gameplay actually. I would not be opposed to seeing that in like a proper full-blown level. Very cool. Okay, view shot. It is your time to shine. Ding. That's the sound you're gonna make. Thank you, Chagol. Everyone say hi to Chagol. That was a normal human sound, what she just made. Let's go Goog. W Goog. Alright. It's going to be platformer, which means I'm going to suck. Double slide. I would like to click play. Probably tutorial would be smart, but I'm not smart. How do I... Can I not do it in practice? Oh, weird. Wait, what happened? I don't know. I messed it up somehow. It was not supposed to look like that, apparently. You totally accept that friend request, by the way. I absolutely will, now that I know who user something I don't know is. Thank you so much for the £2. I appreciate that. Oh, no. The death animation. You just, like, melt. Love it. Oh, this is very disorienting. I didn't look at the tutorial. Oh, that's so cool. What? Okay, not that. This is so confusing. So I would do that and then switch and then back. No. No, not that either. Can I not go back? You know, I can't press S. That's interesting. That's so weird. Why can I not press S? Is that like an intended game mechanic? It's like... Huh. Weird. This is so cool, but I am so confused. S isn't even a control. I mean, W, A, and D are. And that would make sense for this grid we're working with to be able to move backwards. Oh, what? What? This is crazy. I accidentally just moved my mouse. Gosh damn it. Dude. That's crazy. That is so cool. No, not spacebar. Dude, this is insane. What's the button I press to, like, to progress? Yeah, moving in different ways with the turning. I see that now. I'm back. What? I know, this is insane. Maybe I should go back and get the tutorial. There's just certain means of moving that I do not understand. Okay, so S is not a control, this is true. Okay. Switch camera. Starting location, yeah. There's a portal, we didn't even get to that, I don't think. Both players need to be on it to... Okay, I see. There's not like a button you press to like enter the finish line. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't even know if we're getting to the gates and the buttons. Okay, let's try. So, okay, yeah, it just ends automatically. So, that's so weird. So the controls change with your... Oh, that's so crazy. This is so cool. What? Whoa, hold on. What happened? Babe, what happened to us? We can talk this out. Okay, not that. So... And then back like that. And okay, yeah, because there's no backwards, it makes it a pretty tricky little puzzle to solve. Oh no. Man, this is very, very puzzling. What difficulty would you say this is? Cool. This is so cool. I love this. Finish data with the 5. Thank you, man. This level is so cool. It can warrant a donation by yours truly. You know, maybe whoever made this should plug their PayPal or something so they could actually get direct donations from the howdies. This is so dumb. I'm Toewisp. You'll see me later. Okay, Toewisp. You betcha. I personally like your other name, too. Your other name's pretty good. I like Finish Data. Maybe I just like data in general. Yeah, this is very tricky. Very tricky. Bowl with the 5. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. And this way. Like that. There's so much thinking you have to do that my brain usually doesn't do when I'm playing Geometry Dash. That is so cool. Okay, we made it to the buttons. That was kind of my goal. Man, this is so cool. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna call it here. This is insane. I feel like I need to send this to some people. I don't really have a bunch of like mod connections or whatever, but I need to get this level out there. Probably a demon, right? Yeah. For sure. This like to download ratio is pathetic. Come on, guys. This is like the coolest little GD minigame I've seen in a while. Get this up here, fellas. Go play it for yourselves, maybe. I'm gonna favorite this for later. That is so cool. No creator points yet, view shot. That is sad. That is sad. Hopefully they're coming your way soon. That is so cool. Man, that's awesome. Alright, that's probably the coolest level of the day so far. Let's see if anyone can surpass it. Okay, bowl. It is your time to shine. You're gonna go ding. That's what you'll do. Okay, time to read your message because I was a little busy earlier. How these nuts? Brilliant joke. I attempted to show you my level over Discord, but it's dumb but here. Try it out. But it's dumb but here. Lots of things are dumb but. Like me. It's okay, we'll work it out. About 10 hours of doubting myself. It sounds like my bedtime routine. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate because I do respond to things on Discord, but if you catch me on a bad day where I just happen to get like 300 different messages and things I needed to respond to, I can just completely forget that you sent me something. Unfortunately. Ooh, man. Already very cool, like, triggers and particle effects happening. Ooh, that was not smart. Looks decent. Do you really think you could do better, Bronzy GD? Oh, it's auto. Okay. I like your structuring. That's pretty cool. Ooh, a wave to ship transition that doesn't suck. We found it out. We figured it out. We did it. At long last, it's been proven to be possible. Okay, so unfinished. Very cool, though. Oh, I beat it at 72%. World record. The first person to beat it at sub 100. Yeah, this is awesome. I didn't know this was you, Bowl. That's so cool. I remember seeing this, actually. I remember scrolling through my friend request and seeing Bowl of Water and thinking, man, if I were a dog, I'd be drinking that right about now. Instead, I have Bottle of Water, because I'm a man. Wesley with the 5. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hey, Howard, theory of everything layout I made. This is probably the most original level we will have ever played. Now tell me, Wesley, how did you come up with the name for this level? Oh my gosh. What happened, Finished Data? What is it? What can I do? What can we do about this? Yes, I will not forget the friend request. Thank you so much, user something, I don't know, with the 251 pounds. So good to see you again. You have a good rest of your day. I'm waiting for my beautiful level. I didn't skip it, did I? Because you did do a dono request, right? Oh no, you just felt like donating. Yeah, okay, you were just a feels like donating guy. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we'll get to the form after this one, ideally. User, I don't know. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here, and have a great rest of your Sunday. Man, this is pretty creative gameplay. Oh! I was joking, but now it actually is creative. I've never seen ships that fly between spikes before. Oh my goodness. This seems like a little jump in difficulty from that first cube. I'll probably turn off the dono requests after a certain point. Oh, I thought I was dead for sure. I am dead for sure. Oh yeah, I'm gonna no clip past that. Okay. and then turn off no clip and try again. We did it. Together we have made the level possible. You and I, we did it, Wesley. Ooh, little callback to the original toe. The original toe was the very first toe that all future toes were made after. Ah! Kind of death is so funny when you just hit a teleport orb too soon and you just fuse. You become part of the level. You guys know Adam? He's that guy with the really hungry wife. It's like the dumbest way I could have made that reference. Oh, come on. Like, you've done the right thing. You've put your orbs on a higher layer than your portals so they don't, like, get lost behind them. But I still don't see them sometimes. Wait, what does that say? I think it says breakdown. The font was so weird, I thought it said something else. And I'm like, wait, does it not say breakdown? Bowl with the 2. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Got more layouts for you to look at later, though. Yeah, if you have showcases of them, you can send them to me on Discord, and I will hopefully watch and critique them when I have time. That is the best way for you to show me levels. Because, like, level request streams don't happen that often, and sometimes you get drowned in the queue. But yeah, sending them to me on Discord is the best way. Because, like, don't send me IDs on Discord, because then I have to open GD and then play it myself. I'd much rather just watch someone else play them, you know? Because then I get to see footage of the intended product. Oh, I've been waiting to play this. Oh, how did I bounce? Very solid sync so far. Oh, goodness. Okay, I click once in the little auto here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was shocked to see, like, because I remember seeing this gameplay of yours in, like, my Discord server or something. And I did not imagine that the first cube would just be ripped straight from Theory of Everything. That's awesome, though. Very fun duels. Loved it. Come on, get to the master already. I'm sorry to keep the master waiting. Okay. Heck yeah, dude. Dude, heck yes. Oh, I'm also not on live chat because YouTube crashed. Sorry about that. Yeah, so here's what we'll do. Just to make sure the dono requests don't get too crazy. We'll turn them off from this point on. And we'll just do the form for a while. You're not allowed to donate to anybody ever, is what that means. Did this one. That one was really good. Love that level. Simpleton. Ooh. You know, I'm not really a modern style guy. That deco just does not appeal to me, really, but it can be done well, and this so far looks really good. Man, I don't know if you guys remember Optical. He was a creator who made a bunch of levels in 2.1, and most of them looked pretty much the exact same. He had a very, like, distinct, kind of repetitive style. He was kind of one of the first, like, really popular, like, modern deco creators. See, this effect, like the drag trail behind me, I've seen it so many times to where it's not really special anymore, but it does still look really cool. It brings so much to the modern deco, I think. I think it totally works here. Yeah, I was not a huge Optical fan, but modern deco absolutely has a place in GD, and it can be done very well, and I'm liking this so far. It seems like some people use modern deco as an excuse to not, like, detail their levels very much and just rely on very, like, flat, simple colors, you know? Like, you can't just completely neglect, like, color theory with modern deco. That is super cool. Super cool. It felt very short and very, like, fluid. Yeah, this is awesome. 4 creator points. Good. Hopefully there's a few more coming your way here. 2 months. That's a little sad. I would have hoped it got some creator points by now. That's so cool, man. Heck yes, dude. Okay, hold on. Can I have this be its own separate window? No, I don't think so. Okay, whatever. What's up, Kissmester? Maybe it's Keysmester? Something like that. Mr. Bambooey. Bambooey was that one deer that got shot. Oh, wait, no, he didn't get shot. That was his mom. Whip of John. How have I played Whip of John before, but it's further down in the queue? What is going on with this queue? I know it's in order, but, like, it doesn't give them to me in order at the beginning sometimes. Oh my goodness. I couldn't tell what color those orbs were, actually. That is, like, a little pet peeve of mine, is when, like... does it need to be refreshed? Is that the deal? Okay, hopefully that helps. It's like when orb deco just completely obscures, like, the color of the orb itself. Okay. Toggle orb in a wave. You shouldn't have. Man, this is kind of tough. I like this UFO gameplay significantly less. That's okay. What? Oh yeah, secret way. I did not think this level was about to get green. I'm so scared of jumping any higher than that. Poop brown level. You know what? I've said it before, I'll say it again. Wait, why did that have a question mark on it? Ooh, what orb is this? Where's it gonna send you? We don't know. Maybe that was meant to be like an exclamation point of like a, hey, this is bad news. Okay. The buttons is like a fun, satisfying way to do like the, oh, you have to hit this touch trigger to progress in the level. That can be seen as like a little bit cheesy sometimes. Maybe a bit of a lazy way to get you to go somewhere you don't have to. But I like the buttons. I think that's very cool. Whoa! Dude, the beginning of this level and its deco compared to this, night and day. Like, that's ridiculous. I kind of respect it, though. I mean, deco cohesion is definitely a real thing you gotta consider, but some people consider not considering it, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess you can do that too. I've done it. I don't know if you guys have seen my level Amica, but all that deco is pretty, like, pretty random, I guess. Very cool. Very cool. I hope future deco updates are to come, because maybe that can get some creator points someday. Some pretty sweet stuff. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me if, like, deco in a level is very diverse. I don't know. In a case like Cybernetic Crescent, it kind of bothers me. Oh my goodness. This level wasted no time with showing me, like, crazy LSD shit I've never seen before. Yeah, Cybernetic Crescent I feel is different, because both Artificial Ascent and Digital Descent had pretty good part cohesion with the decoration. There were a few outliers, like Etzer maybe in AA didn't, like, fit super well, and Etzer in Digital Descent as well also didn't fit very well. But generally everything looked very cohesive together. And Cybernetic Crescent, the third in the trilogy, just decided to mix things up. And I don't agree with that, but I also think that level's overhated, so oh my goodness. This is so disorienting. My brain is not meant to adjust to the ship when it's moving like that. Bye-bye bitrate, yeah. I'm afraid so. This level shouldn't be too long or too hard. Oh, man. I may have to actually stop playing this because my eyes hurt too bad. This is an option. Did my level appear by chance? The name is Dabi Labi Glungus Zubi Wabi Redux. I don't think you could have room for that. Isn't there a 20-character limit with GD level names? No, I would have remembered a name that normal. But you can just send me the ID in another donation, because you had donations from when the donor requests were on, and you could have sent an ID, but you didn't. So, if you want, you can be the last honorary donor request, because you could have done that earlier, but you didn't. That could also just be a complete joke, and like that's not even close to a real level name, which also wouldn't surprise me because that is very long. Dono off? No, not necessarily. Oh my, this is crazy. Chico, thank you so much for the 200 now. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, that will be the last donor request, mostly just because they had donated enough before, back when it was on, to get their level played, but they didn't send the ID. Not because they forgot or anything, they just didn't feel like it. Okay, I will get to that right after this one. And then we're done. Then it is free times. This is insane, by the way. Welcome back to Sheep. Oh my god. I don't even know how you make half of these effects. Or any of them, honestly. I don't think I've seen one thing in this level and been like, oh yeah, I know how they did that. This is insane. I have never seen so much deco happening really fast, you know? Okay, I'm gonna get to 50 and probably call it with this level. Insane. What the heck? What? I didn't stop holding, did I? Goodness. This level is insane. Okay, this person also has creator points. Hopefully more coming your way. This is a ridiculous ride. Very, very cool effects, though. Okay, last dono request. Mostly just like a residual leftover dono request from earlier donos. This is it. Thank you, Chico. Or Chico? It might be Chico. I don't know. Something like that. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wait, is this copied? It's not copied. Wow. Okay. Did I not get the song? Am I stupid? I did get the song. I guess it's just really quiet. I can't tell, like, I can't tell what I'm supposed to jump over and what I'm not. Is this gonna kill me? Oh no. It just made me go, you know? Okay. Jump. Alright. Thank you for making it very clear when I should be jumping, because a lot of this stuff does kind of look like it would kill me. Yeah, a little comatose-esque. Man, that level is pretty cool. I remember playing that in practice and liking it, but it's also 9 minutes, and that's not happening. Yeah, I would agree this is rate-worthy. It probably would just be a 2-star. Because, like, there's very, very, like, low inputs per second. Probably an average of less than 1. Definitely an average of less than 1. I like the 3D thing going on with the spikes. That is so cool. Ooh, you see those like little lines in that last little structure there? I couldn't tell if that was supposed to be like little like raindrops or whatever, or if it was like some kind of accident. Either way, I thought it looked really cool. Very visually unique levels. It's got its own style going on. I like it a lot. It takes a lot to take it upon yourself to make a level to something so ambient. I couldn't do it. I need some like rhythmic structure to my song to have any inspiration for gameplay. But people who can make stuff to this, even easy gameplay, that's awesome. Because most of what you're translating from the song and what you're representing is just in deco, which is probably harder. Oh man, I don't know about you guys. Do you ever just get like a patch of skin randomly on your arm or your leg that is so like sensitive? Feels like there's like fiberglass in there or something. Oh, I've got some skin on my leg that feels so bad right now. Oh, that's terrible. Feels like a burn. Feels like I burned it like a few days ago and I just got like residual pain. Did someone give bloodbath yet? Yes, that did happen. And then I got 12%. And then I gave up because it's too hard. Super cool level. Okay. Oh, wow. That is a lot of creator points. Is that like leaderboard worthy? Holy crap. Chico, I had no idea. You were so... Wow, what? Are you serious? Getting 100 creator points no longer is top 100 worthy. That's crazy. Like, I remember looking at the creator like leaderboards thinking, oh wow, that's a lot of creator points you need to even make the list. But 100 is insane. That is so crazy. I remember seeing people like Incendium on the leaderboard back in the day with like 20 something creator points. I guess it makes sense with how many creators there are and how many of them are good and how many levels are constantly coming out. Like this, I guess makes sense. It just caught me off guard. Jerkrat and Skitten are about to fall off the list. Mr. Spaghetti... He's also about to fall off the list, that guy. Funny game? Oh, dude. That's insane. That isn't right. Okay, this one I think was from the forum. Goodness gracious. Yeah, very hard to be in the top 100 apparently. Top 200, 300 though? Man, that is still super impressive. 66 creator points is insane. Hopefully you got at least 2 more coming with that other level. I maybe would have given that like epic or something if you asked me at the right time. I really like the style of that level. I can't tell like how important gameplay should be for consideration like that. Like, can a level have very simple like 2-star gameplay and still get like a rating that high? I don't know. This is why I'm not a mod probably. What did I do? Am I supposed to click that? What? What do you want me to do? Maybe I just enter the portal low enough? Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Wow, that super sucked. Oh, now there's a teleporter to help you with the transition. Thank you. Very nice of you. Oh my gosh. Did you skip a level that said it was 2-player by chance? No. I don't think I've had to skip any levels, like, fully. Some long and hard ones have gotten, like, a 50% treatment, but... Oh yeah, that's where we're going. Oh my. Man, upside down ship will never again feel good in 2.2. It's calm down. I can't say that. It's not appropriate. I mean, yeah, creator points are meaningless, but like, it is something that the community uses to measure like talent in the editor, unfortunately. So for those who are inclined to pursue those endeavors, I mean, that's kind of the only statistic that you can really have attached to your account to kind of reflect that. I wouldn't be opposed to like a separate kind of creator point. I don't know. Maybe creator points more related to very good and well-made gameplay or something, because there's a lot of levels out there that deserve creator points on that front, but they don't get them because they don't look very good. I don't know. This is also starting to hurt my eyes, but otherwise pretty neat. Yeah, Robtop being the only person to rate levels, like, I get it. It's your game, and you want to be in control. You want to have the most important and often the only say as to what gets rated. Like, I get that. This is your game, and you want to choose what's good enough for a rate, and I get it. But also, the things that he chooses to be worthy for a rate shouldn't be worthy for a rate. And some of the things that he doesn't rate, by all accounts, should deserve some creator points. I don't know. Just... it's never gonna work, you know? The only one person being responsible for all the rates. It's like you have to hold yourself to such a high standard of fairness for that to not be controversial. I couldn't do it. I would do a better job, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I would at least try to have, like, a very unbiased formula for what I would consider to be rate-worthy, you know? Can I be brutally honest? Yes, do it. Wait, at Cute World, no. What do we have against brutal honesty? Oh, least favorite Dim Rain song? That's funny. I've not heard all of his discography, but I've heard a good chunk. And the ones that I don't, like, particularly enjoy, I just forget, unfortunately. So I don't really have, like, all of the sins that Dim Rain has committed against me, like, logged away in my memory. I would have to give everything another listen. Generally, Dim Rain is either like, yeah, that song was pretty okay, or like, wow, I really like that one. And like, there's like no in between. So I don't really think there's anything that's worthy of like being called bad or anything from Dim Rain, but they're not all created equal, that's for sure. It's kind of like some of his music's a little forgettable at worst, but never like bad, you know? I don't know. I feel like as someone who doesn't make music, I have less of a say in like the quality of music, you know? I feel like it gets very personal at that point. It's like, I don't really know enough about what goes into the making of music to have like a super rock solid opinion that should be taken seriously. So I can't speak to music's quality or lack thereof as much as I can just my own personal enjoyment of it. Which is kind of funny. I recorded a whole ass tier list video ranking every song in the main Robtop levels. Which, like, I had listened to them enough to have pretty strong opinions one way or another. But, like, I don't know enough about music to really feel, like, super confident in that video. Which is why I haven't edited it down yet. Oh, bye. Hi, howdy, love your recent tab vids. You should make more. Everyone says you should make more, and then everyone in the comments of the videos says that I should be making them a different way that would take way longer. Like, you can't have it both ways. Like, everyone's like, great, now do 10 by 10 bingo sheet. That's like what everyone comments on those videos. And like, sure, I can do that, but then your previous request of make more recent tab videos can't happen because they take forever. I don't know. I'm glad you like the videos, but videos take time, and I make compromises to make them take less time, and often those compromises would make the challenge of the recent tab video itself a little easier. It's interesting, I guess. Anyway, that's kind of annoying. Ooh, gosh, that was a terrible situation I found myself in. It does feel really bad when UFO makes you do that. It's like, sorry, with the click pattern that you started this part with, it is impossible to keep living. Try again. And you gotta do some kind of like weird double click that feels awful and unnatural to survive. It kind of looks like Deadlocked. I've noticed that. There's a couple similarities. Oh, we gotta hold into that? Interesting. Yeah, if I were in charge of things, I would probably be very compelled to give, like, undecorated good levels at least, like, 1 creator point rate. And then anything that is decorated would be, like, featured or higher. I think that would be cool. Or, like, I don't know. I could introduce some other kind of creator point that has, like, either less value or just a different value. And I use that system for undecorated levels. Borden Factory makes me so happy for that reason. I can't press enter. I hate that, hate that, hate that, hate that. Ooh, I'm so mad. I want to press enter to search for things. Is this whole level this standard of deco? That's crazy. That's crazy. Gang, queso farted, we're cooked. Awesome. Oh, gang, queso farted, we're cooked. We used to be cooked. Not anymore. That's a really good message. You show me a lot of things, I'm afraid. That one does not immediately come to mind based off the first 1%. Read description, but what if I don't want to do that? Oh, I do not have that. Okay, moving on. Actually, is there a... something in here? There's no way. A Craft song, like, no, it would take me forever to find that. I'm afraid the queue isn't in order. All my settings say that it is in order. I haven't messed with any of that since the very first level request stream, so... I suppose it's possible, but... Wow, what a jump. It also could be that just everyone requested their levels at the same time and made like a huge influx of IDs at the very beginning. So if you were even a little bit late, your level could be like 30 levels behind. This is how level request streams work, unfortunately. What do you mean taking a quick glance? Taking a quick glance at the settings that are unchanged? You cheated to get yours in? 100%, I beat it. Yeah, I'm the winner. This is what 100% looks like. Like, every time you beat a level, this is what's waiting for you on the other side, but you don't stick around long enough to see it. Oof. Yes, I cleared the queue before posting it, bro. Come on, give me a little bit of credit. You ever think that maybe other people were just faster than you? It's a possibility, I'm just saying. That is what's most likely, I feel. Man, that is a jump and a half right there. You can't comprehend that, unfortunately. Okay. So, assuming you were the Flash and you were the fastest person ever, how about you send me the ID in the chat and I will Control F and see where it is in the queue that I know is in order. No, we're not doing this with everybody. That would take entirely too long, I'm afraid. Okay, we did it. Crazy Clayton, excellent job. You did it. Change of scene, I did that already. I made a whole video on that. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Thank you for wasting your... Oh, man. Thank you for wasting your level request on a level that I've made an entire video on. But if you'd like to see me play it, I would refer you to that video. Wow. Look where that is. Okay. According to Control F, it is nowhere. It is not here. Are you sure you sent the right ID? Oh, there it is. Okay, it was literally not even in the first, like, 100, I think. That's crazy. That is insane. It had to be put into the Google Sheet extension of the form. That's how, like, late it was. Are you sure it's not possible that you could have been after some people? Oh, man. Even Kid Names is quite a ways down there. Still in the first 100, though. Not even 50 viewers when I sent it. That is weird. I'm at one response. Yep. I'm double checking my settings, even though I haven't changed them since I very first did level request streams. Shuffle question order is turned off, which means they have no reason to not be in order. Yeah, okay, they're in order. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, if you're losing patience, I have a suggestion for you, and it would be, please go away and come back later. You can skim through the footage of the stream to see if your level was played. And if not, then better luck next time, I guess. There are a lot of people trying to get their levels played, and you can only play levels so fast. Like, I'm going as fast as I can. I assume the colored ones are bad. That's what a certain people group said circa 1930s. How many levels are in queue? I think 200 something. Oh my goodness. Look at how slow I am. I'm so good. You see that? Oh, I misread that. I misread it as somebody timed sync out, but no, sync timed somebody else out. Okay. That would be so funny. Like, I must have missed some kind of super angry message for someone to time sync out. What you do, it becomes to Coop and end. I think I would end my life. I don't really think I could do much else, really. It's the only real option. Crazy swing gameplay. I'm so glad we have this game mode in the game. Everyone is so good at gameplay for it. I don't think that's really fair. I feel like all the gameplay in this level has been to the same standard. This is a... Man, I am not a fan of time warp triggers. People use them for so much evil, you know? Ooh, okay. The hairy spikes are, like, separated a little bit from the blocks themselves. If the level doesn't end at 100%, I'm going to end it at 100% manually. Yay! I'm a wave carried and anti-ship carried. Interesting. I've never heard that described that way. Anti-ship carried. I think I'm just ship handicapped. Oops. Walls whip. Ship crippled. There you go. Crazy block design. What's up, Tannerist? Good to see you. Welcome in. If you don't have a level to request, which at this point in the queue would probably be a lost cause, then sit back, relax, have a seat, have some popcorn maybe, and just watch the chaos the community is sending me right now. Oh, I ran out of gas. My ship just stopped moving, even though I was holding down. You have a phobia of asymmetrical duels. I think that just means you have a phobia of learning and challenging yourself. Which is fair. It's one of the more common phobias in America, I would say. Sync, I feel you. Who is synchroned? It's a secret. I can't tell you. The FBI will kill me. No, I was so cool and handsome, and then it didn't work. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. There should be a coin for that. I should be given the Medal of Honor for that. Crazy level. Crazy. Emerald Spy. Alright. My expectations are high. Whoa! Alright, you did it. You exceeded the high expectations. Aww. Only you didn't put a saw blade there to stop me from falling for 6 years. Ooh. Ooh, that is very close to death. Best friend privilege. You need to wake up at 4 a.m. for work tomorrow. Okay. Well, I mean, don't sacrifice your sleep. I can maybe play a couple, like, because you're a member, I feel extra guilty that you're so confident your level should have been played at this point, but it was not. I don't know. I can give you friend and member privilege and play your level at the end of the stream, but you should not be sacrificing your sleep to see that happen. You should just go to sleep and then come back to watch later. My stream VODs are public on my channel for all to see. What? Where are you going? Get back here. Okay, there you go. I caught up. Smash Bros. Now, I like that game. I'm realizing the older I get and the better I get at, like, the technical aspects of Smash. Specifically Melee, because that's, like, the technically really hard one. I am not good at, like, the neutral of Melee, at the fundamentals of it, you know? I'm not good at the fighting game aspects of Melee. You know, but I look at Super Smash Bros. Melee and all the, like, the movement possibilities and stuff, and that's what I practice most, is, like, movement and tech. And that is so much, like, fun. It's so rewarding to, like, kick someone's ass, even for a little second. Even if you're losing the game, but you kick their ass for a second, do, like, a crazy combo. Oh, it feels so much better than, like, playing super defensively and waiting for an opening and punishing with your flowchart knowledge. It's like, bro. Like, if you have fun playing that way, good for you. I need more than that. That is just so boring to me. Which is kind of how I feel about Ultimate, you know? There's fewer avenues for creative movement in a game like Smash Ultimate. Still a good and balanced fighting game, but I mean, it's not what I'm looking for. Check out my cool niche tech. That was pretty cool, actually. I could tell it wasn't, like, a work in progress or, like, a beta stage or whatever you want to call it. The gameplay definitely needed some polishing, but I really like what was going on there. Just letting you know right now, if you're waiting for your level, it might not ever come, because there's a lot of levels today, and I do not have time for that many. Whoa, what was that? Am I crazy? Or is that, like, way closer? Oh, yeah, what the heck just happened? Yeah, it is closer to the top than the bottom. That's okay. That's alright. Whoa, you can't be putting the portal in the middle of the straight fly. Yeah, if you would rather be doing anything else with your time, please go do that. You should only be here if you want to be here. If you're only here to see your level get played and nothing else, then maybe come back later, skim through the footage to see if it happened, and then watch it then. Because it might not happen. Man, upside down shift just ruins everything. It feels so bad. It didn't used to feel bad. It used to make perfect sense to me. And apparently it's like, it's the same now. Oh, 2.2 upside down ship is actually the same as upright setup ship. It was different the whole time until just now. Only now is it fixed. It doesn't feel fixed. It feels so bad. Walk around. I'm a huge fan of walking around. Straight fly is impossible now. It is not possible for a guy like me. See, right side up was not an issue. You saw it. Right side up, straight fly, one block, not an issue. Upside down is impossible. Yeah, even the smallest amount of thrust with the ship sends you so much further down than it should. Oh, I am afraid donor requests are off at this point in the stream. I tried to make that obvious. Thank you so much for the 5, Nubu GD. I do appreciate that. Yeah, there's playtesting Discord servers out there with people way more qualified than me. You know, they are much better at like picking your level apart and figuring out every little booger of gameplay that's bad or needs to be fixed, or every skippable orb, or every little piece of this or that. I don't know. I'm a pretty straightforward play tester, you know. I just kind of like let my instincts carry me through the level, and if I can't figure it out, and it's not supposed to be hard, then maybe your level needs some clarity, adjustments. That was cool. I like that. Minus the straight fly thing, but that's okay. Ooh, an old ID. You know, how have I played this one before? What is going on? I don't know, Sync. Maybe something is out of order, but I know it's not by any fault of me. Shoot my B. It's okay. It's okay. I can maybe make the text a little bit bigger in case another guy like you might be inclined to give me $5 for no reason. But I really appreciate your $5 for no reason. Your $5 for no reason, on the bright side, will help me make more videos. Think about that. You just put $5 into the GD community so that more content is made for it. Oh my goodness, that yellow orb is mean. It's not that bad. Ooh, that's very tight. Nice, not that bad. That's like a whole genre of timings. It's like, oh, that looks scary. Oh, it's not that hard. That's a good talent. I've been getting better at that recently with some of my levels, is I'll make something that looks really scary, but the timing is actually very acceptable. Oh, let's not do that, stay ASMR. We're not 5 years old, are we? We're a little better. Maybe even 6 years old. Nice. I also really like that. The landing on the first pad and then pressing the black orb for the second pad. Beautiful. The click patterns are pretty fun. They got some good sync to them. Yeah, I like this gameplay a lot, actually. This is really good. Ooh. Yeah, I like this gameplay a lot. It's a little bit harder than what I would personally enjoy playing most, but this is a completely acceptable difficulty that's, like, appropriate for a level request stream, I think. Much harder than this, and it's like, okay, you know the streamer's gonna be struggling with this for a while. No, this is acceptable. I like this a lot. If the person who made and sent this is in the chat, please step forward and be recognized. Step forth and be recognized. You know what I'm saying? Dude, the Phobos song is really funny. I really like the Phobos song. I can see making a level to the Phobos song at some point, maybe. It's not like really high on my list of like songs I want to make levels for, but it's funny enough to get it bumped up a few spots, I think. If you refer to the pinned message, you will see that IDs are supposed to be sent in the form of the description, which at this point in the stream may be a lost cause. There's quite a few in the queue now. So if you're showing up into the stream just now, and you're thinking about sending your level, you're probably better off looking for another level request stream if all you want to do is see your level played. But you can also just stay to have fun if you'd like. Oops, I did not mean to delete that. Yeah, I really like this gameplay. See, like, if I were a mod, or if I were Robtop, rather, I would rate this. Like, this gameplay is good enough to make up for any kind of shortcomings of the decoration, you know? And the decoration's fine. It's good. I like it. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it's not trying to be, you know? There's enough color change triggers to keep things fairly interesting. The block design's solid. I mean, it's repetitive, but, you know, it's not really something I care about. Like, good gameplay is far rarer than, like, good decoration. Which is kind of crazy, because good decoration is hard. And people forget how hard good gameplay is sometimes. Devil Vortex is scary, I agree. Yeah, this is not the kind of stream you join to 100% get your level played. That's what, like, small level request streams are for. But the more medium-sized ones like these, you know, if you get into the queue too late, you're probably not going to be seeing your level today. So, if that's all you care about, you should probably go do something else. I say this because I value your time. Time is a very valuable resource. Even when it's not yours, it is still very... Whoa, I'm going fast. Oh my... This is so freaking cool. I love this level. Yeah, I understand if this, you know, this kind of deco style isn't quite your thing. Not your cup of tea, but... I am loving it. I kind of like, I don't know, I don't care. Any deco that has colors and doesn't hurt my eyes, sure, you're in the club, man. That's all that I really require of deco. But yeah, this is definitely getting harder as it's going. That's maybe the only thing I'd change about it, is just like balancing the gameplay a little bit better. Because, like, I don't know if I would have called this an extreme demon before. I definitely would now. Like, this is genuinely very difficult. Ooh. Oh, come on. Yeah, the wave gameplay is really fun, though. And it works, you know? I haven't run into, like, a single thing in this level that just like, oh, that's not intentional. Oh, I'm dying here. I shouldn't be, you know? I would not eat this deco for every meal, but I can't really say that about very much deco at all. Oh, ship. Okay, this is the make or break. Wait. This ship doesn't feel bad. At least not so far. Maybe it's just because I'm going so fast, but... Maybe they've got some kind of, like, 2.2 swing, or 2.2 ship physics turned off or something. I don't really know, like, where that is in the settings or how you would do that, but I think it's toggleable. It's toggleable somewhere out there in the community. Can you do the Phobos? I don't know if that's what you're asking for. There's critical error, and then there's step forth and be recognized, and then there's blood for the blood god. It's so funny, dude. Like, it's funny in a way that I don't think is bad. Like, some songs I think are funny bad. Or, like, bad funny, however you want to look at it. But Phobos' song is like, yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It's a neat song. It's also hilarious. There's not many of those, you know? Most of the hilarious songs in GD that I like for that reason are kind of bad. And, like, I can't really listen to them as good music, but the Phobos song is like, hey, that's actually not bad. I like it. I like the little squiggly lines and how sometimes they look like ketchup if you pause it at the right time. Please do not exit the level by accident. I would be very sad. Yeah, the condiment deco. Yeah, this is getting significantly harder as it gets faster. Oh, come on. 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 There we go. Goodness, that's kind of tight, actually. Emerald Spy with the 5. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hey, Dougal. Emerald Spy here. The one I requested is based off a dream, so it's basically my subconscious attempt at making gameplay. Gonna fix the issue soon. Interesting! That is super cool, actually. I've never heard of a level made with that kind of goal in mind. That is kind of fascinating, actually. If you have any more, like, thoughts on it, if you got, like, a developer commentary or something, feel free to send me that in, like, a text or a voice message on Discord or something. That would be very interesting. Yeah, I did like the gameplay. I liked it a lot. It was unpolished, but I could tell it was made quickly, so I brushed it aside, you know? That was really cool. Thank you, man. Very interesting. I've never made a level based on a dream. I don't even know how I would begin to do that. Because my dreams do not make any kind of sense that would translate into gameplay. Like, what was my dream last night? Or, like, this morning? See, I'm weird, because I have very vivid dreams that feel, like, pretty real. But I always know they're dreams. It's a weird thing where they feel real, but I know they're not. And I remember them very clearly right after I wake up, and then the longer I'm awake, the fewer things I remember about them. I remember being at some kind of, like... it was either, like, some kind of award ceremony or some kind of funeral. I don't know. Everyone was dressed really formally and all sitting and chatting and, like, eating food. Everyone was dressed in black, which is why I think maybe funeral, but also could have been some kind of very official award ceremony or business thing. I don't know. And we were just eating, like, this kind of shitty Chinese food that was, like, catered for the event and just talking about stuff. Like, how do you turn that into a dream, you know? That was really cool. I like that a lot. Very cool and unique gameplay. Great sync. Keep it up. Double chin. 1%. Yeah, very, very cool. I like that a lot. I enjoyed the level less as it got faster, but I don't know. That felt like a very intentional shift in styles, you know? The gameplay was very, very firmly going one way until it very firmly went another way, which I think is fine. Your gameplay doesn't have to feel like the same style of gameplay the whole way through. I wouldn't say that's required. I have the least vivid dreams ever. I have dreamy dreams. You only eat twice a year. You're like a bear or something. What is an animal that actually does only eat twice a year? Wow, this gameplay is good. Wow. I don't know. Most of the good gameplay I've played today has been really hard, so it feels really good to just, like, sight read some genuinely good, fun stuff. My little squishy soft spot just got owned by that spike. Dude, some smooth gameplay right here. I don't know if I needed to click there or not, but Emerald Spy with the 5 more. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Dreams Deco was similar to the Astrolith style. Changed to be based on Conway's Game of Life. Gameplay took 4 hours to make on mobile. Damn. Making a level that, like, full on mobile in only 4 hours. That's kind of crazy. Chaos Dude, I've said it like 3 times. I'm saying it one more time. If you're only here to see your level played, there's a good chance at this point it's not happening because the queue's pretty long. But I'll play as many as I can. I suggest you go do something else with your time if that is why you're here. But if you're here to have fun and talk and have a good time, then I think you'll enjoy it. If you just want to see your level played and nothing else, you should probably seek smaller level request streams with smaller queues. Yeah, the ship gameplay in this level is definitely the least interesting, but I know it's not trying to be, so it's kind of fine. But everything else there was really cool. Very solid. That'd make for a great, like, 7-star or something. I don't know. 6-star, maybe? It's not very hard at all. Alright, I'm officially not saying it anymore. Future people who were complaining about waiting. I mean, I tried. :3. What is my texture pack? It is my texture pack. I made it. I made it with my brain and my fingers. It is in the description, only available for Windows at the moment, I'm afraid. It's kind of like a ghetto texture pack, as I call it sometimes. I don't think it was made super, like, conventionally, but, I mean, it works for Windows, you know, you just go to the Google Drive folder, put the files in your game, good to go. This is cool. Ooh. It's honestly my best bet to straight fly with an upside down ship in 2.2. It's just like try to click once and hope you'll be okay, bro. Because if I try to, like, you know, click consistency of any... What? Did I click and mess that up? Click consistency will always get me killed with new upside down 2.2 ship physics. Like, it just feels awful. Okay. Maybe that transition should be reworked a tiny bit, but I think I just clicked too many times in the UFO. It's pretty my fault death. Gang, he's 42, probably unemployed. What do you think my YouTube channel is? You think I'm just doing this for fun? Some videos I make just for fun. Most videos I make because it's my job. Oh. Man. Lots of, like most of the good levels are pretty well synced. Yeah, and it's not even like the most basic and predictable rhythms either. They're like getting a little freaky with it. Oh, timings. Alright, you know, I was not having very high hopes at the beginning there because of the name of the level, but that was really cool. Very solid gameplay. Anyway, I think I should probably go back and favorite some of those other ones. Where was it? This one, I think. Yes, this one's really good. Favorite. Heck yes, dude. Okay, I don't have too much time today, so we'll do a few more and then call it. Lots of insane levels in a row. Usually from an insane level with like a few hundred downloads or something, I expect like a full like level, you know, like not even a layout or a challenge, like a full level, like someone tried with this one. Yeah, like look at this, man. This is a level right here. Okay, work in progress, but still a level. I don't think my level's getting picked, but this stream was still fun. That is an attitude that I really appreciate. A very rare attitude in a level request stream. I mean, a level request stream is basically just me welcoming, like, 100 impatient 14-year-olds into my chat. Often younger. 14 is pretty generous. So it's a wonder why I do these at all. let alone as often as I do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could give the random queue another try. You guys did not like the random queue last time. You much preferred the one in order, and I would like the one in order, you know? I might be too unk for these streams. Interesting. What is your kind of stream? Tell me what your perfect stream looks like. I'm curious as to what that looks like. Because if anything, I think people are too, like, the opposite of unk for my streams, you know? Their attention span, it just requires too much stimulation. Stimulation I can't really offer right now. Man, I would like to make easy levels, you know? Something like this difficulty. Something very accessible for most of the community. I just can't do it. Every time I try, it just slowly becomes harder and harder without me realizing until I have to go back and buff the stuff in the beginning to match everything else. This looks really good, actually. I like the, like, kind of abstract stuff going on in the background. It's a pretty subtle touch, but it does a lot for the level, I think. I mean, the block design is simple, but the color pulses that are there are totally working. Hell yeah. End screen. That was super cool. I like that. Is this a copy from something? Oh, you can't see the original. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and give you a like and assume that you did not steal it. But he may have stealed it. We don't know for sure. Very cool, though. Pretty solid gameplay. I build really slow. I feel you, man. I'm sorry about that. Next level request stream, no idea. My life is not really one that can have a super awesome schedule. There's a few too many things that just happen that require my attention, you know? A few too many spontaneous real-life obligations to have a super rock-solid... This is very flashy. I'm not enjoying this too much. Level request streams are usually every, like, couple months, though. And if I were just a streamer and not someone who mostly just makes videos, I would do more level request streams, that's for sure, but I kind of got to choose my streams wisely. And often a level request stream is just not... Well, this looks really good, actually. It's a little flashy and a little hard to look at, but...
The 3D effects are really cool.
Yeah. All the background stuff that's happening, too, is kind of crazy. Also, everyone say hi to Chagol! Ooh. Yeah, this is rate-worthy. I mean, some of the deco is a little inconsiderate for photosensitivity, but I mean, what else is new? That, if anything, means it's going to get rated even sooner. Robtop does seem to have a soft spot for things that hurt the human eye as much as possible.
Hello, Derek lmao. Hello, Balls Gamesing. Hello, Corey P2345. Hello, Kenneth Chuck 1313. Hello, Glazai.
Glazai? Are you sure it's not Glizzy?
603. I finished data.
Oh. It's going through all the updates. That's crazy.
It's
so bright. Oh, I wasn't in the dedications. This level
That is
sucks.
Number 1.
Very cool. No creator points. No creator points. Very cool. Totally deserves at least a feature. Very good job. I said very twice. I can't do that. Keep up the great work. Smile. I like saying the word smile.
Never call me ChatGPT or I will actually kill you.
Yeah, I can rate a few icons. I can rate a few icons at the end of stream. Crappy Cosmos Unleash. You really thought this was a normal SKU, but no. No, I don't want to do this. What was that gameplay, dude? What was that? choice. No, don't do that. I clicked a mystery OBS thing on accident. That's always scary.
I will maybe forgive you in 300
Ah,
seconds.
it's so blue. Read everything if you want to. Okay, I do not. Okay, I probably should actually, if this is the whole level. I think Bro will quit around 20. Run got to be the best song. I think you a noob. Blood thinks he's going to beat this. Chat spam. Okay, I regret reading it. Amazing plan. Start. Oh, there is a level. Okay. Awesome. The basics. Touch. Ooh. Touch for very slow elevator. Awesome. Don't fall. Hold to dash. I need to read everything. I have no choice. I'm sorry. Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. Also, the song is cool. Getting to choose your own song is pretty cool, actually. I like that. Remember this fourth to last? Huh? Okay.
Remember this, fourth to last. There's gonna be a.
It's gonna be like a puzzle or maze or something. Multiple choice question.
Yeah.
Why is it pink? It's actually pretty funny out of context. Okay, so that's not like a thing. I actually have to space it. I can't space it. Man. I'm not built for platformer. Mirrored. Okay. The spikes are there on both sides, though, so I don't know why the blocks weren't. Oh! I thought those were pink pads for a second. Those are teleport pads. Okay. Baby's first triple. Baby's last triple, because baby died. Sync-based gameplay, that's crazy. Oh, okay, mirrored part 2, gotcha. Whoa. Okay. That was very, very close. I can smell my own breath. I don't think we have played a live locked. What? Hello? Ah! Like, I could tell it was going to start moving, but it didn't have to do me like that. Oh, it's still going! Ah! Oh my gosh. It's kind of brutal. Oh my gosh, I can't get it up there. Ugh.
That was close.
Surprisingly engaging, like, tutorial-esque platformer gameplay. Stage 19? That's so many stages. It's like cancer if it was bad.
Oh my god. Dude, this is like that Mario level that I hate.
Yeah. Which one? Can you be more specific?
That one that we yeah, you have to fly. And if you don't fly, then you die. Remember with the
oh,
platform that goes up?
yeah. Yep. Man, that was really bad. Guys, don't play New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That shit ass. It is like one of the least playable multiplayer experiences of all time. It is really funny though. Like, if you're not someone who gets competitive or like invested in games and you don't like rage or anything, then yeah, give it a try. It'll be fun. Yeah, I don't know why it switched my song back to Kevin McLeod or whatever his name is, because I said I wanted. What? Give me Dim Rain. Come on, man. Now there's just no music. Oh, okay. This'll do. Aw.
Bro can't hit the triple spike.
A Chaggle sounds like FNAF 1 jump scare.
What?
What do you think about that, Chaggle?
What does FNAF 1 jump scare sound like? Did I do a good job?
I would say so. You did a good job.
Why Why is your
Okay.
ship so weird?
Since this is platformer mode where you can go in any direction, ship is replaced with what's called the jetpack, which is that thing I was flying around in. This is very, very long. I think I've spent enough time here. This is really cool, though. I like it. Good job, Whoopie Man 123.
That actually looked like it would be fun. If that
Yeah.
was what Geometry Dash was, then maybe it would be a slightly good game.
Slightly good. How have I played this? Oh, because it was donor request. Right. Man, my eyes, I don't think could take many more. I'm going to do, like, this one, and then one more, and then we'll do Sync's level, because he's a featured member, and I feel bad. And then we will rate icons. What is a 916 fix? Really trying
916
to
time.
find it, fix
916
bugs.
notes.
Oh, what?
Oh, you are a star.
Whoa, what? This is so
You have
cool.
a double jump. And a dash. You have a dash and a double jump, bro.
I don't
Or
know.
maybe you can dash upwards. Hold, did you see the notes? Hold jump to perform a tiny jump.
Oh, what? That's so cool.
You can't double jump or dash if you didn't previously jump.
Okay.
Ooh, cool. This looks so good.
This does
What
look
the
so good.
frick? Yeah, again, if this is what Geometry Dash was, then it might be slightly.
A Geometry Dash kind of is this now. There's plenty of people making stuff of this ilk.
If it was only this, though. The fact that other levels exist is already too much of a
It's too much.
too much of a negative.
Oh, okay. This is super cool. That's scary. I could just do a normal jump there, I guess. No, I'm not gonna do that. I need to do
Oh my
tiny
God.
jump. I need to do tiny jump.
I could probably play through a level like this.
Can I dash and then hold for a little jump? No, you can't.
Maybe tiny jump. Maybe do a tiny jump and then do a dash.
Yeah, so I have to dash, stop, jump, tiny jump, dash.
Yes. See, I have brain.
So for a dash that's straight up, you just can't be inputting a forward or backward direction.
Mm-hmm.
That makes the music stop, that like big boom. It's a little weird. Oh gosh.
Oh no.
That's hard.
You probably have to jump at the very last second. And then jump, dash up. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I need to jump really late, let go of forward, dash up, and then hold forward again.
Maybe wait to do your jump later. Wait to do your dash later, sorry. No, no,
That
no, no.
is tricky.
Let yourself fall a little bit more.
There we
Yeah,
go.
like that.
Dude, this is awesome.
This is top 10.
I think Kid Named would like this if he were still with us.
R.I.P. Whoa.
Okay.
Mario.
All
Mario.
too high.
This Mario af.
Oh no! My checkpoint. This is so cool, dude. I also like the shapes going on in the background. Can I
You could probably
Dorbe
skip.
choose way? And this is...
No, give up. You can't do it. You can't
I can do it.
No, you can't.
Watch this.
Not. What?
Yeah. That just happened.
So that just happened.
I did a thing.
Oh my gosh, I want to kill myself when people say that.
You should kill myself.
I will kill yourself.
Please kill yourself. Ooh. Bonk. Don't bonk! Okay. This is so cool. Dude.
They become pregnant.
I knew it was gonna happen. I was just like... Oh my gosh.
But does it launch you if you're on top of it?
Since it's not a huge size increase, it might not launch you by much. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, this next one.
And that is tricky.
That was so close, bro. Oh yeah, it does launch you.
Yeah, that's a much bigger one. I think the smaller ones would not have launched me near as far.
No! What art thou? Dude.
Oh gosh. There we go. Boing. Oh no. This level is so cool. I love this. There's too many platformer levels that don't do anything like this.
Yeah.
And if they did, I'd be way more invested in the platformer community.
True.
Like the top level platformer levels, the stuff made by the professionals, yeah, that's where it's at. That is where it's at. Oh, that is hard. Okay. Oh, I can just... That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Dude, so many creative little solutions to... Okay.
See, number one, you have to code these things to work, and then number two, you have to make the gameplay good.
I can't... Oh, I got super crushed. 2-ton metal block versus like a little mouse. Oh, I just jump to where... Yeah, okay. Jump up to where it's going to be so I don't get like super launched.
Smart spray.
This level is so cool. We are finding so many gems in this level request stream. This is why I like level request streams. It's for the good stuff. The really cool levels, way better than anything I could make, that people don't know about. I could just...
Small jump.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
If there was like a tap, or not a tap jump, like a short hop that you could implement into platformer mode where you can just tap and input like a micro click and then jump not as high, dude. The potential with just that mechanic. I'm sure that's programmable with some triggers or some orbs or something. I don't know. Oh, okay.
Oh, you got.
Ooh. This is not really how I'm supposed to play platformer levels, because with platformer levels, there's like... We do have this practice mode, but initially when platformer mode was made, you couldn't use practice mode, and you just had to get to the next checkpoint that the creator placed there, which sometimes was a long distance away, and you had to learn so much of the level and do it all without dying to make it to the next one. So, me just placing these checkpoints wherever I want, that is not a luxury we always had. There we go. I don't know what's going on over there.
I am Howdy's they friend.
You know you have a different pronoun you can use.
Them?
No. I was thinking wife.
Them friend?
She's my them friend.
Oh, you meant husband.
Shaggle husband, wife.
Your husband.
Oh, okay, I'm not dead. I can make it up here, I think, if I do a wall jump. Dude, oh my gosh. Thinking about if this little game or this little level had a wall jump. Wall jump and a short hop. Oh man, we're talking like my new favorite platformer level ever. This might honestly already be that. This is really cool. Not like this is the best platform mode level ever, because I know there's like crazier stuff out there that probably deserves that title, but this is some of the most fun I've had in platformer.
I am her great-granddaughter.
Dude. Is that the end?
No.
Oh, we're closer now. Hello.
Oh, this is gonna be a new level. It's just gonna zoom you in, and it's gonna be.
Please don't be too bright. Ouch. That's me. Oh, it is a new level. Whoa. Okay.
Maybe it's no.
Oh, it might be an end
preview.
screen.
It's
It might be an
probably
end
a preview.
screen or a preview. Yeah. Go back.
No! Oh!
Oh!
You're getting killed. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. See. Can you do it?
Okay. I'm gonna have to try to place checkpoints as I go.
Dude, this is like Dino Run, bro.
You can't hold into a checkpoint, unfortunately. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah!
Murdered me.
It doesn't seem like I'm being chased as viciously. Oh, maybe I still am. I don't know. Come on. Come on.
Murdered.
Ooh. Oh no, oh no, okay. Okay, I got you.
Dies.
The screen stopped, like... becoming evil. And now it's back. Gosh, is that possible?
You can't do a shorter jump, so no, it's not possible, right? You can't adjust your jump. You are doomed to jump into the spike.
Can't go over the whole thing, I don't think. Ooh, maybe I could jump in between the spike hitboxes.
Oh my gosh, that would be insane.
Okay, yeah, that's possible. No, you jerk! Okay, I saved it.
Did you just skip a bunch of stuff? I hope you did.
Can I? I want to land on the left of those pair of spikes, whatever. Oh gosh.
Dude. So is there a practice mode for platformer levels too?
Yes, that's what I'm in right now. Otherwise, there's no way I could have made it this far.
So people would have to do this whole level without dying?
Yeah, I think these are checkpoints, the little gold
okay.
pillars.
Okay.
Dude, this is... I really want to play till it's over, but I keep assuming that it's going to be over sooner, but I had to just redo the whole level. Oh, I can't do this because I got to go through this way, right?
Oh shit. Yeah, you might be FOD.
I think I'm FOD. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can make it. Dude, this level's so cool, though. If there were new gameplay as I run away from the void, or I assume that's what it's referencing, then I would keep playing, but man, this is so cool. Any creator points? I mean, that wasn't really like super decorated, so that makes sense. Some of the
Small of the coolest. Pull.
gimmicks I've ever seen. Very fun. Keep it up. Super cool. Super cool level. Loved that. Okay, I did say I would do one more, and I didn't think that one would be super long. But I also kept playing, despite it being super long. Okay, this will be the last one for today. And then I guess I'll play Sinks, because I said I would do that. Wow, this looks good. Also, dim rate song. Hell yeah, that's a nice note. No, that's mine. Is this yours? I don't think so. Thank goodness this person has creator points. Actually, do I have Sync's ID still? I might have to go pester him for that. Because it's certainly gone and buried from chat. I could maybe try to find it in the queue if I have something else to search for. Like if the queue lets me know who sent what. This is so good looking. Ooh, that's a little bright. That's okay. Pretty accurate song representation with that wave spam there. This is so cool. Again, another level I would be rating if I were Robtop, or sending if I were a mod. I don't know. I don't get how someone could, like, reason their way into thinking this doesn't deserve at least a send, you know? This looks so good. Ooh. I guess I don't have to end at a super certain time. I've just got other things I need to do today. I could end with Sync's level and yours as long as they wouldn't be like half-hour practice sessions or anything. I assume that's what I do. That's so cool. There we go. This level's so cool, dude. I genuinely don't have a level. I might just sit here. Oh, that's too bad. That'd be a super shitty way to die, expecting you would hit those blue pads, but you didn't. Like, you could have saved that attempt if you knew. This UFO gameplay looks a little sketchy. This looks like something I would have made in 2022. I mean that not necessarily in a bad way, but not really in a good way either. Ooh, yeah, that's just, like, super finicky. There's so many ways you could do that part, like, pseudo-successfully and die. Interesting. I like the orb arrangements. Very unique. Dude. I can almost make it to that blue. I assume I do 3 blue. Yeah, like that. Dude, this is so cool. I am loving what this level's making me do right now. Okay, he's got some missing teeth, but he has some glowy pink things. Dude, this level looks so good. Wow. You should make a Discord. I've had a Discord for years. Poophead monkery? Monkery. Interesting. Damn. I think this was a completely 1.9 level. I can't prove it, but this should 100% be rated. Fabulous work. Dude. So many awesome levels today. Okay. What happened? I mean, did you see his missing teeth? Let's see. Can I still find Sync's level? I think so. I think this is Sync's level. Okay, hopefully it's not going to be too long. I mean, too hard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said with the drag, like, trail effect happening back there. It's in so many levels, but it still looks good, so, like, I'm fine with it. What am I? Am I a ship? I'm a ship, okay. Oh my goodness, that is... Honestly, I think the, like, pixelate effect here hurts the level. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I get tired of seeing that. That is something that's very common in a lot of, like, rate-worthy levels lately that I just don't like seeing. Oh boy. Sight reading is so much easier when I can zoom out a little bit. Because of my setup, I'm not really able to do that very much when I'm actually playing a level. What? Would this count as Fonk? That makes me frown. It's at least a little bit more interesting than usual. Maybe some skippable stuff in that wave with the D blocks, but that could just be like Robtop's game being broken. Especially with mini wave, man. D blocks and hitboxes just do not work as intended. And that can be used for some cool stuff, but I think it does more harm than good. I've definitely lost a lot of wave parts to, oh, these D blocks make it impossible. Cool, I gotta like spend 10 minutes reworking this whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think that song just being Fonk adjacent hurt the song. I didn't need to do that, you know? That was really cool, though. Wow, he made himself a level for his birthday. That's awesome. Super cool. Very fun level. Liked it a lot. Okay, kid named. You have friend privilege for your level. Yours will be the last that I play. So if you are here to see your level get played, it officially has a 0% chance of happening. Find yourself layout. Okay. Ooh, thick burger. I like some thick burger. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I will play this whole thing, depending on how hard it is. Okay. Weird. If I mess something up. Okay. Dude. The potential for two-player gameplay in this game is very, like, unexplored. At least in, like, mainstream, like, GD understanding, I guess. I maybe messed something up here. See, there's teleporters trying to, like, fix whatever I've done. I don't know how well that's gonna work, though. Yeah, that's another thing with, like, two-player levels. It's just, like, there's so much more to worry about with playtesting. No teleporters? Okay. It must just be some other portal that was flashing. Is that not where I'm supposed to be? That makes sense. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty long. I don't think I can do this very quickly. And then, like, figuring out which button is assigned to which icon is also something my brain in general struggles to handle. Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh gosh. So I think I know what I'm supposed to do. And we both hit these, yeah. Yeah, for any of you who are, like, completely turned off to the idea of two-player levels, I urge you to give this a look. Maybe reconsider. Because two-player levels can be made, like, very comprehensible and intuitive and, I don't want to say beginner-friendly, but yeah, I think anyone who's not a musician will just struggle with this more than the average musician. I don't know. So, what's going on here? I like, hit the orb, and then I place my checkpoint. It doesn't, like... Alright, whatever. Oh, gosh. That's a completely reasonable, like, straight fly to ask of me. I don't know what that was. That foreshadowing for future game modes? Okay. Okay. Yeah, see, this is learnable, but, like, figuring out for the first time, definitely very tricky. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember seeing this. I don't get how that's supposed to work. Why did your obstacles get updated? That's a good question. I assume I stop holding while only one is in the air so that one can land on the ground and touch that last portal, but I don't know how I do that. A little boring? You think this level's a little boring? Or are you talking about something else? Oh, I did it. I did it, and then it stopped working. Oh, there we go. Only I can't survive anymore. Yeah, this part... There we go. That was tough. Dude, what? I assume we want none of that, so we just try to, like, fly in the middle. That's so cool. How do you play test this, man? That's my thing, is, like, there's a point where making your level much more interesting is going to make it so much more difficult to play test. That's why, like, mechanics like this are so, like, respectable to implement into a level, just because... Oh, making this work as intended would be such a nightmare for most people, unless you just somehow had the foresight to just plan this whole thing out and not have to, like, spend 3 whole days getting this part to work. Yo, this part is tough? Hey, you got it, this part is tough from the random funny toast. That's so cool. That is so cool. Holy shit. Built this part in 30 minutes? Man. Maybe it wouldn't be as hard to playtest as I'm thinking. I mean, it's 35 downloads, 0 likes. I'm not surprised. Wow. Damn. Deleting it from the server. Well, I guess there's no point in saving it or, like, favoriting it. Man. That is insane. That wasn't that bad, maybe. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That was incredible. I really like that. I think the 2-player duels, it would either help me to just learn those rhythms and memorize what my fingers are supposed to do rhythmically and not so much in the gameplay. Because looking at the gameplay and seeing that one game mode has to do something while the other one doesn't, and then thinking hard enough to know which one I should use between spacebar and save device, like, that is impossible for me. Which is why a lot of 2-player levels are especially difficult on the first run through. Yeah, I think color coding would help me, but otherwise I just need to grind out the actual rhythm. But, yeah, the 2-player stuff is pretty tough. What's the intended difficulty there? Yeah, I'll rate a few icons. Send me a message starting now. Everything after... I'll rate a few icons after Serdian guy. Intended to color code it. Okay. Easy demon. Oof. With how much learning would go into that, I doubt anyone would consider that easy demon. The timings were all pretty fair, but they're just so unique and unconventional for what the community has gotten good at. Color coding will help a lot, so maybe I'm speaking a little too soon. And the level's obviously not done, so balancing is to be done. But, yeah, man. I can see a medium demon happening. I would sooner give it something like a hard? Like an easy, hard demon or something like that. Like, I think I could beat that around as quickly as I beat Scissors, which is like an entry-level hard. So that's kind of my metric for that. I think we've all discussed this before, but my power, if anything, is burping on command. No one else can do that. The frame rate of my stream playback looked so funny a moment ago because there was a ball that went past the screen, but because of the frame rate of the playback, it looked like it wasn't moving at all. It was just like sliding across the floor without rotating. It was awesome. How many level more will you play? This is the end of the stream. I have said recently that if your goal was to have your level played by Howdy, and it hasn't happened yet, it's not going to happen. I'm afraid I'm out of time. But I will rate a few icons, so let's do that. Oh, that's quite a lot. I hope finish data. Your icons are somewhere in here. Because I don't think I'm doing more than that. Ooh. Okay, very, very cohesive. I think I appreciate this. I've maybe rated these before. Cube, not really my thing, but it's fine. Pretty inoffensive. I'll give it like a 5. The ship is an 8, probably. Overused and overrated, but I still like it a lot. The ball, also inoffensive, but not really my thing. I'll give it a 6. This one's pretty good besides the color balance being a little bit off. There's too much white, I think, with the wings. But I'll give this a 7 otherwise. Very good design. Wave, not really my thing, but not too bad. I'll give it a 5. The robot has pretty bad color balance, too. If even one part of these legs or feet were white, I think it'd be much better. But the only white being this little band around the hat and the eye, not my thing. I'll give that like a 4. Spider, also not my thing. I'll give that a 4. The gradient here helps the color balance not be so bad. This is just a mess. It is just a mess of nonsense. I don't think I would ever use this. And in terms of design, it's like, it's kind of okay, I guess. I feel like that's something anybody with minimal graphic design experience could make in like 5 minutes. What do you mean after you're done, please reset your screen? What does that mean? Here, I'll reset it. There you go. It's reset. I fixed it. Colors are really nice, actually. I think brown is underused in colors. It's also not my first choice, but it can work very well. I think the glow does a lot of heavy lifting here to make the colors and the presentation overall very nice. Colors, I'll give a 7. Cohesion, I'll give a 9. Really, the robot is the only thing that doesn't work for me. Even the ship is fine. Like, the ship doesn't have to have an eyeball on it. I'm sure there is one with a big googly eye slapped in the middle. I'm glad you didn't do that, because this works much better, I think. I would say change the robot. You're maybe looking at a 10 out of 10 on the cohesion. That is fabulous. Very good job. Tannerist. Cube, I'll give a 5. Ship, I don't like the little, like... I don't like the little edge here. I don't know what to call that. But otherwise, the ship is fine. I'll give it like a 6. I like this ball a lot. One of my favorite 2.2 balls. I'll give it a probably 9. Very, very nice. Just the right amount of detail, you know? Not too much, not too little. I like this UFO a lot. Very easy to get. You just beat club step in practice, and you get a pretty sweet looking UFO. At least I think. It looks like the default UFO if it had better color balance and some armor on. The color balance still is a little heavy on the player 2 color, but probably give that an 8. It has like a bias point just because I like that one. It's probably closer to a 7. I'll keep it 8. I'm not a huge fan of waves that have like a curved point like this. And then on top of that, it has a ball to like interrupt that shaping. If you're going to do this shaping, commit to it, and then I'll like it for that. But it doesn't even do that. I don't know. It's okay. I'll give it like a 5. Not too bad, but I just dislike it for personal reasons. Iron Man is pretty good. This level of detail was pretty rare for an icon in 2.0. I will give that probably a 7. Finished data, what's your name? Because you were the one who wanted your icons to be rated the most. What is your like GD name so I can look for you? Spider's not awful, but it doesn't really make me feel anything. I'll give it like a 5. I'll give it a 6. It's not doing anything wrong. And then default swing's probably also a 6. Colors, the dark glow is interesting. Not a huge fan of that, but the bright colors themselves, I guess, kind of contrast okay. Yeah, I'll give the colors like a 6. Cohesions like a 7. Not too bad. Oh, I don't see you here. There you are. Okay, well. I can try to, like, speed run until I get to you. You were the one who wanted this the most. When do you stream? Not a super consistent schedule. If you stick around until the end of the stream here in a few minutes, I will share a Discord invite where you guys can join and keep in touch with streams so you don't miss them. I stream usually on, like, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I think... Actually, we reworked, my wife and I reworked some like schedule stuff. So I think Tuesday will be a most consistent stream day. And then Saturday as well is usually a day that I do streams. This week was a bit of an outlier because I had some sudden IRL stuff come up on Saturday. So we moved it to Sunday. But joining the Discord is the best way to keep in touch with all that. Okay, speedrun icons. This is fine. It's like a 6. I like the ship actually. It's pretty underused. I'll give that like a 7. Round balls of 5. This one, if it had better color balance, which I did do with my icons that I made, it'd be like a 10 probably, but this is like an 8. I still like it. This wave's also an 8. I like this one a lot. Robot's fine. The like dark visor doesn't really work for me. I'll give it like a 6. Spider's fine. I'll give that like a 5. And swing's probably a 6. Colors overused but tried and true. Give them a 6. Cohesion, I'll give that a 6. Not too bad. Glaze. Creator P. That's crazy. Deadpool, I mean, color balance is bad, but I think that's probably intentional. This looks more like the Prowler, actually. I don't know. Probably Deadpool was the reference there. Give Deadpool icon like a 6. Zarya photon cannon or whatever it's called from Overwatch. I think that's what this is supposed to be. I don't think it would fly very well, but I mean, it's well designed, I guess. I just don't know why it was made into a ship. I'll give that like a 5. This ball's like a 5. It's fine. Not really my thing. Creator Point UFO. Totally get why you're using it, but I still don't like it very much. The color balance is pretty bad. I'll give that like a 5. Love this wave. Probably an 8. Robot not doing much for me. I'll give it a 5. This guy's a little too pointy. I'll give him a 6. And all of these icons are 1s. Colors, pretty good. Maybe a slightly colored glow, but still like a bright one would make it better. But colors, I'll give them a 6. Cohesion's like a 6. Jam 2015 J. Ooh, very underused cube. I'll give it like a 7. Underused icons definitely get some more recognition, I think. This ship, also very underused, but the color balance is so bad. If you flip the color balance, I would like it a lot more. I think I will give this a 6. Balls, okay, it's just so dark, you know? It's very dark. It's probably just because of the colors, I guess, but... yeah, I don't know. I'll give the ball like a 5. UFO's fine, it's just small. I'll give it a 4. Wave's fine, it's 5. Robot's fine, it's a 5. This one is a very large head and kind of small looking legs, but it's a cool design. I'll give it a 6. GLaDOS would be much better with good color balance, but this is so bad. This is abysmal color 2 representation here. Otherwise it would be an 8, but I'll give it like a 6. Colors, light glow would probably help here a lot. Give the colors a 6, because I guess they're original. That's worth something, I think. And the cohesion's pretty good. It's just that the ship doesn't really work for me. The ship and the swing I would change. Everything else I think could work. Cohesion I'll give a 6. Pretty good. Alexandra. Oh my goodness. I don't remember what this ship is. It was huge. It was maybe the big like Gatling gun ship. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you have the Howdy texture pack. Icon. That's a cool cube, and I like it, but I wouldn't use it, so I'll give it like a 6. This ship I like a lot because I made it. I'll give it like a 9. 5-pointed balls are really cool. I like 5-pointed balls. Give that an 8. The UFO, overused and overrated, but still good. Give it a 7. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use this wave, so I guess originality, I guess. It seems like you're going with a really great gradient thing here, and then some of the icons just don't do that. I think a full gradient like icon set would have been great. Wave, I'll give a 5. Robot's entirely too big and pointy. I'll give that a 5 as well. Gengar does not look great as a spider, I don't think. It just doesn't work for me. Something about the legs does not work. I will give Gengar a 4. And Fireballs, swings, fine. I'll give him a 5. Colors. The black glow's not really my thing, but I see what you're going for. I'll give the colors probably a 7. Cohesion's like a 7. There's like, the cohesion's like half and half. Like half of the icons totally work together and the other half are doing their own thing together. Not entirely one big happy family, but still pretty cool. Very dull colors, interesting. Cube's fine, I wouldn't use it, it's like a 5. Probably an 8 on the ship. Ooh, also cool jetpack. Probably also an 8 on that one, but not that that matters. 9 on this ball, love it. Very overused and overrated UFO, but I still will probably give it a 10 just because it's that good. I like the default wave maybe the most out of any wave in the game. I guess I'll give that a 10. It's mostly biased though because I don't really apply the same like color balance scaling to that. This robot's really good. Give that an 8. My favorite spider and favorite swing. Those are both getting 10s. Really, really high placing icons here. Colors, however, not a huge fan. They're doing their own thing, but I think a lighter gray here would help a lot. The gray being like the same luminance as this like cyan color, not really working for me. I think I will give the colors a 6, and the cohesion's probably like a 9. The icon is really the only one that doesn't work here. Or the cube. I use those interchangeably. Unique colors, for sure. And that's worth something. I did Glaze already. Spint. Ooh, okay. Cube, pretty solid. I like it. Probably give that like a 7. Ship might fly okay. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't fly well. I don't know. I can't tell. I'll give it like a 6. Because I can't tell, I'll give it a 6. But after further research with straight flying, I think maybe that would drop down to like a 5. I can't tell if it would fly well. This ball's okay. Something about the way the color changing works as these little triangles go around in a circle, that just doesn't quite work for me, but it is well designed. I'll give that like a 6. This UFO's never really done it for me. I'll give it a 5. This wave is too big. Give that a 5. Robot's a 6. Spider's probably a 7. I kind of like the circular like portal security camera looking head. I kind of like it. Swing is a 6. Pretty inoffensive little face there. I think that's fine. There is a whole genre of icons with just really dark chunks, you know? I think the robot and the swing look really good together for that reason. Colors, really nice. I like the kind of chartreuse glow here. I think it works really well with the dark and light blue. Colors, I will give an 8. Cohesion, I'll give an 8. Pretty sweet. This is maybe the only one that doesn't quite fit. And maybe the ship too, but I think it works. Okay. Cube, not my thing, but not too bad. I'll give it a 5. Ship, the super like front heavy. I don't really like front heavy ships, but they're not the worst ships for like flying and stuff, so I'll give that like a 5, I guess. This being asymmetrical or like offset or like at a slight angle, I think maybe brings that down from like a 6 to a 5. Very cohesive though. They definitely got a theme going on. There is a fireball swing that would pair very nicely with the spider. I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe they haven't unlocked it. I don't know. That could be 2.21. I have the icon hack because I think everyone should. I don't think we should be shown icons that aren't even like in the game yet as achievable things, but whatever. I don't think any of these icons are really my style. I'll just say that, but they're all fine. I'll give it a 5. This fireball wave is a 5. This is pretty nice actually. I'll give the robot like a 7. Spider's fine. I'll give that a 5. Swing is a 6. Colors 6. Cohesion's like an 8. Pretty nice. Kaboom Kayin. Not my kind of icon, but it's fine. Give it a 5. I'll give this one. It would be a 7 with good color balance, but I'll give it a 6. This ball, not my thing. I'll give that like a 5. This UFO's like a 3. Wave's a little too jagged. I'll give that like a 4. Robot's like a 4. Spider's like a 6. Swing is a 10. Colors are a 6. They're pretty original. Cohesion's not too bad, actually. Cohesion's like a 7. Pretty nice. Yeah, the theme for the fire icons, I think, totally works. I would make a couple changes, I think, but totally works. I like it. Oh, man, we still got so many more. Yeah, not my kind of icon, but it's fine. I'll give it like a 4. Ship is pretty great. Maybe my favorite. I'll give it a 10. Not my kind of ball. I'll give that like a 3. UFO is really good. I like this one. One of the best 2.2. I will probably give this a 7. Maybe an 8 on a good day. I don't think I've seen this wave before. I kind of like it. Yeah, the wave's kind of neat. I'll give that one like a 6. I forgot what I gave this robot. I think I'll give it like a 5. The spider's fine. Give that a 6. And then the swing, I think I gave a 6. Colors are alright. A glow might help here, but colors so far I think are good. I'll give them a 6. And cohesion's not too bad. Give that a 6. Clot Star. Ooh. There's hair in my mouth. Hold on. I gotta lock in. I didn't get it, but I don't feel it anymore. So whatever. Moving on. I like the theme going on here. I like this cube. Pretty underused. Not like my first choice or anything, but this could be seen as having an eye, actually. I didn't think about that. You know, with the right colors. I like this cube, though. Give it a 7. Ship, I would never use, but it's kind of neat and unique, I guess. Give it like a 5 for that reason. Ball's pretty nice. I think these are empty spaces in here. These are like little orange bits. And you could use that for more like diverse color separation or something, but yeah, not my kind of thing to have empty spaces in balls. I'm generally not a fan of that. If these orange things were white or black, I think I would like it more, but I'll still give it like a 7. Still pretty solid. Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. Not quite a 7. UFOs may be a little too small, but I still like what's going on here. I'll give that a 6. Waves probably a 6. Monster Cat Robot's fine. I'll give that a 6. Turret spider, any kind of like turret or gun spider, I think is fine. It's just okay. Nothing too exciting, but probably a 6. Spider's probably also a 6. Colors really cool. I kind of like these. Black and white is super overdone, but a colored glow as strong as like a dark-ish saturated orange, you don't see that very often. That's kind of cool. How do you gotta do scissor hand, bruh? There you go. I did it. Cohesion's really great too. So colors, I'll give it 7. Cohesion's probably an 8. The only ones I would change cohesion-wise would maybe be the spider and swing, or the robot and swing, but they work fine. Okay, last 2. Here we go. Ooh, okay. I like the cohesion here. I have a texture pack for this ball, so that's not gonna be canon. Sorry about that. Cube, very pointy corners. If that were made a little bit less pointy, I think I would like it more. I'll give that a 7. Nah, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. The color balance also isn't great, but otherwise it's fine. I wouldn't use this ship, but it's not too bad. I'll give it a 6. Ball, I'll just give that like a 6 or whatever for whatever you had, because it's obvious the cohesion is important to you here, and I don't remember what I replaced here, so I'll give it like a 6. UFO's really good. Probably give that an 8, like this one. This guy is a little chubby, and I like chubby waves. I think chubby waves they're underutilized maybe, but the color balance isn't great, so I'll round that out to a 6. Master Chief's pretty alright, give him 7. I don't think these colors with the glow are doing him any favors. Spider I think is fine, give that a 6. Swing is alright. Not a fan of this little nugget up here by his forehead. Swing is probably a 6. Colors, very dark. My ball does work pretty well with these icons, I think. Even if it wasn't likely to be intentional. Colors pretty solid. I like what they're going for, even if the darkness isn't really my kind of thing. I'll give them a 6. And cohesion's like an 8. I like the cohesion quite a lot. Master Chief is kind of the outlier here. Even this ball works. I think if you change Master Chief, you're looking at like a 9 on cohesion there. That's pretty awesome. I'm watching without volume. Okay, last icons. Here we go. This is the main event. Cube, a little like abstract and odd looking, but I kind of like it. And there's no googly eyes, so that helps. I'll give the cube a 6 probably. Originality almost gets it to like a 7. I don't think I've seen this one before. The ship doesn't fly as well as it looks like, at least not for me, but it is pretty well designed. Pretty solid ship. Give that a 7. Ball, I like this one a lot. I'll give that one a 7 as well. Classic little yin-yang. I like this UFO a decent bit, but the color balance is not what I would like. There's not enough purple. This is good color balance, I feel. That's a good, like, if you operate in the 60-40, 70-30 kind of spectrum, I think that's ideal color balance. And this is, like, probably 60-40 or 70-30 in the other way. That is not great, but otherwise, well-designed UFO. I'll give it a 7. This wave is alright. I don't really like the tip of the wave being like as big and spiky as the rest of it, but otherwise it's fine. I'll give it a 6. Robot's pretty solid. Give that a 6. Not a fan of the spider. It looks a little like messy. Looks like a little amateurish. The shading helps, I think, but it looks like something I made as a spider, which is probably not a good thing, so I'll give it like a 5. Swing's pretty alright. Give that a 6. Colors, I like the colors. Maybe a more like light or pastel glow would help here. But otherwise, I think they're pretty good. Give the colors like a 6. Cohesion like a 8. I think 8 on the cohesion is pretty good. The dinosaur here doesn't quite work. The dinosaur and the spider I would change, even though they're like fine icons on their own. Well, I think these could be changed to match a little bit better with everything else. Okay. That is officially it for the stream. I am out of juice. Thank you guys for being here today. Before we go, it is time to thank our wonderful donators to the Howdy Foundation here today. Starting with I'm Chico GD with the like 66 creator points today and an awesome level with the 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 700 Argentine pesos. That is crazy. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to play your level today, and thank you for being here. We got finished data with, I think... Oh boy, hold on. $2 donation at the beginning. I think there were more later. Another $5 donation later. Yes, thank you. $7 total dollars. Appreciate you, finished data. I hope the icon rating was worth the wait. I did like your icons, though. You had some pretty original ones in there. Thumbs upper. YT with the $7 actually. Heck yeah, thank you very much. Also very cool level. We also got some... Oh, wait, what? Okay, never mind. I didn't miss it. Okay. I was a little worried I missed a Stream Elements donation in the stream. But no, we did have 2 Stream Elements donation. One from Mercy, or Mercy maybe, with the $3 from Stream Elements. Thank you. Crosshair with the 5. And Ahegao Demon Love with the 5. I haven't had Stream Elements donation in a while, but thank you guys so much. Moving on, we got Ahegao Demon Love with the... Also the stream... What's it called? The Super Chat. The Super Chat donation of $20. That is the biggest donation of today. Thank you very much. That's a hefty, hefty donation. Shekel Boy, so good to see you again with the 2 690s and the 1790 shekels. Freaking shekels. That is such a cool currency that I can have as a YouTuber. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Yeah, I forgot what ahegao means, and I don't know how to say it, so that's as close as that pronunciation is getting. Also, ahegao Demon Love with the $7 more, and then another 5. Goodness, you donated a lot more than I thought. That is crazy. That is so much money. Thank you. We got Lunatic Husky renewing the feature membership for 31 months. 5 more until that 3-year badge. The first, I think, to ever get it. That will be insane. Thank you so much, and it's good to see you today. Thank you for your membership renewal, and good luck on your second hardest. Having that in 4 runs is awesome. View Shot with the $5. Bowl also with the $5. Thank you both very much. Wesley with the $5. Bowl with another $2. Nubu GD, unfortunately, did not see the donor request or off. This was not a part of the stream where the eagle was blocking that. Don't worry. That was not my fault. But did donate $5. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And Emerald Spy rounded it out at the end with the $10. Also a very cool level based on a dream. I don't even know how you do that. Also, Finished Data did get a membership. I believe featured membership is what they said, but I did not get a notification for that for some reason. Very, very strange. But thank you so much to Finished Data for the feature membership as well. That was a lot of talking in 3 hours. My voice is pretty tired. I am going to sign off for today. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Have a great rest of your day or night, and goodbye forever. Wait! Don't goodbye forever, actually, because I said I would get a Discord invite for you guys. That's the last thing I'm doing, and then I'm goodbying forever. Okay, I want this Discord invite to expire after 7 minutes and have 5 uses. Here we go. You guys ready? We're doing it. Discord invite. If you guys would like to catch future streams, please join here. Go to the Rolls channel and react for stream and video notifications so you never miss an upload or a stream. You will get a ping in that server whenever I go live or upload a new video so you don't miss anything. Okay, now goodbye forever.